Pick the Nintendo Shack and pray. Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening says, yo.
Greetings, Skiblings! Welcome to this week's episode of the Nintendo Shack Podcast, episode 435, Shack Raiders. Hi, guys.
Good morning.
Hi, Rebecca.
I'm overcompensating for how tired I am.
I was not going to make our 11 a.m. start.
No one was.
Why are you tired?
I'm in a unhealthy habit at the moment, the last couple of weeks, where I'm just not sleeping. I'm just up the whole night, and I have been for like 10 nights in a row.
That sucks.
And I'm not like complaining. It's somewhat normal for me. I go through these phases, but I have like a ritual for Shack where I usually wake up, like if I don't have an alarm clock, my natural rhythm is usually like around 9:30 is like when I wake up.
That's a
So,
perfect time to wake up.
I usually stay up late on Saturday nights because I don't have an early start. And I usually wake up around 9 or 9:30 on Sunday morning, and I look at my phone, and I realize I have an hour and a half or so until the show, and I lay back down for like 30 minutes, and I get that extra sleep, and I'm like, oh, and now I'm ready
That's
to go.
your first mistake.
Today,
No, he's saying usually that works out for him.
yeah, today,
Don't
we're very lucky because today I was sleeping, and my wife left to go to college with my daughter, and she lets me know before she leaves, and I go, okay, like I'm thinking, it's like 8 o'clock or so, and I roll over to go to sleep, and I go, you know what? Just to be sure, let me check my phone before I conk out here. I looked at my phone; it was 10:40. The way I was about to just go right to bed and just sleep right through the show.
See, I kind of had the opposite thing this morning. First of all, my sleep schedule is all sorts of messed up. I need to get back on school sleep schedule to like start preparing for it, because right now it's sleep for 6 hours during the day, stay up till 3 a.m., go back to sleep kind of thing. It's horrible. And that was last night. I was up so late. And so today I ended up sleeping on the couch for the second part of the morning. And you ever have those dreams where like you're not fully asleep and you kind of dream of waking up and like doing things or like getting ready or like looking at your phone? Do you ever have dreams like that where like you think you're awake and starting your day?
Yeah.
I kind of had that where I looked at my phone and said, oh my God, it's 11 o'clock. They sent the Shack link. They're waiting for me. I got to get up and get going. And then I actually woke up and it was like 10:15. And I'm like, oh, I have time to sleep again. So I kind of set my alarm for like 30 more minutes or whatever. And then I do it again. And I think, oh my God, I overslept for Shack. And it happened twice to me this morning.
Wow.
It was so weird.
That's your nightmares? Your nightmares is waking up late for Shack?
Yes. Well, or just like waking up late for things in general.
That is not my nightmare at all.
No, I do have worse nightmares than that, but that was
murder. You're just like, I woke up late for Shack. What kind of white privilege nightmare is that?
Okay,
Hey,
that's a branch. That's a branch of waking up late for work
dreams
nightmares.
and nightmares of white women.
Oh,
Let me tell you, buddy. Listen, I speak for the white delegation. You're going to lose this battle.
oh, I have some crazy ones.
My wife tells me on the daily the worst possible imaginable things that she dreams about every night.
I used to have that for a long time.
I don't dream, like, really.
Really?
I'm aware of but like most days I don't really have dreams. Mm-mm.
I do.
I have nightmares usually. Or
That's why that
like
nightmare that I
weird
had when I was
dreams.
working was so fucked because I
That I
don't really
died?
don't have
Yeah,
them.
that was a weird one.
That
Donnie.
was a terrible one because I died.
We both did. They got us both.
But mainly I died.
They made content out of it. Listen, there was a PSVG fan. They were coming for all of us.
Yeah.
You just happen to be first. I don't know why they picked you first.
The black guy.
It was very tropey, yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Man, even in my dreams, I'm not original. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I either have really good dreams or incredibly bad end of the world apocalypse dreams.
That's just my wife.
two ways
My
about
wife just
yeah.
has mass murder dreams every day.
Yeah.
Normally in my nightmares, I'm like hiding from somebody who's like looking, for me to try to like take me away or kill me or something. Like they never find me, but I'm hiding and like trying not to breathe too loud kind of thing.
Nope.
Nah.
I just don't. I just wake up most days and and suddenly I was awake.
I kind of like the crapshoot. Just you don't know what's going to come up. Either I'm having
Keep
a dream,
you on
I'm
your
waking up.
toes.
Yeah, waking up with Meg the Stallion and on a beach somewhere, or just
See, I wish I had those
having-
dreams.
I would love to have actual like normal dreams like that.
Normal dreams or sex dreams? Because we were talking about
I have both.
thing. Yeah.
Normal-
Like not
sometimes
scary
my
kind of.
normal dreams.
I
turn
would love
sex
to have
dreams.
like sex dreams. I don't, and it like
I got a
I'm
couple of those.
like, man, like that seems super fun.
I got a couple of those.
That doesn't happen.
They are pretty fun. Not gonna lie, some of them things be
I
lit.
bet they are. Yeah.
Dream though, he has a great sex life. That dude is a baller. Awake, Delvin? Not so much.
Gold coin.
Can we all have our coffee this morning?
SpongeBob.
That's why Shaq is late, everybody. I had to make coffee. I was like, there's no way I get through the show
Yeah.
without coffee.
I got a work phone call and he told me something stupid like, "Get the fuck off my phone." Like, I'm tired of y'all
Don't
calling for
answer
dumb
your phone for work on Sundays.
shit. Yeah. I love because when I
You're
don't
at church.
answer it, they text me. It's an emergency, and then I call them back, and then it don't be an emergency.
Tell them at your church.
That's what I should say.
Take them to Shaq. The Shaq delegation.
I just thought, I should tell
Johnny
them
could
about church.
absolutely pretend to be like a church person, like
This is
like
why
a
Far
Catholic
Cry
saint.
5 is so up my alley. Yeah, like
What
I
a great
absolutely
game.
just this.
How
shit is
dare
the
you
best.
interrupt my sermon?
How dare you?
You know what, Donnie? I'm starting to lean in with you with Far Cry 5 being the best one.
But trying to tell y'all.
I think it might be the more and more I think like, that shit
Dearly
was
beloved, we are gathered here today.
awesome. That one was
Now-
awesome.
Absolutely. I wish they would. I really wish they would port that to Switch, but it doesn't look
They
like
should.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, this is not this podcast, but it's been like 7 years since we've had a Far Cry game, and they've never put any of them on Switch. And like, I'm like, why
Yeah.
can't y'all just Far Cry 5 remastered, PS5, Xbox, Switch? Like, let's call it a day. You know,
Far Cry Collection. The 3, 4,
I think
and
that's
5.
asking for too much, but
Hey, you got to dream big, baby.
they touched up Far Cry 3. They didn't even put that on Switch.
Yeah.
You know,
They
it's a real-
should put them on
It's a
Switch.
real bummer. But that is not this show.
It can be this show.
5 is the would you say hillbilly, Donnie? I would say like cult leader.
No, no, that's exactly.
Cult
It's not
leader.
hillbilly.
Yeah,
it's
it's not a hillbilly.
it's white cult shit, Rebecca. There's this white cult that is
Heaven's Gate.
preparing for the end of the government, and like they're preppers out in Montana, and they're doing drugs and they're taking over the local
Doomsday
businesses.
prep.
Yeah.
Very much. And then
Yeah.
you are like the freedom fighter that has to take back the country.
Yeah, you're the rookie
Super
cop
fun game.
who comes in there on your first day to deal with this situation that just is way out of your league, but somehow you're just handling it. It's great.
Got this
a
coked
really
out white girl.
Yeah. My type of white girl.
Out there rolling in the bliss. It's good stuff.
Out of having a blast.
Yeah, I've
Great
never played a
game.
Far Cry game.
I would say start with that one.
I don't know if she wants to. I don't think she plays anything.
I didn't say I wanted to,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think you should. I
You're
think you
barking
should
up the
start
wrong
with-
tree, Delvin.
I think she would like it. I think she would like it for the story and stuff. There's a lot of
I believe that is correct, XBS. Far Cry on the Wii, I believe, is the only Far Cry game. And
the
that
Wii
is-
had some weird game, like
the
third
Wii
party
was
support.
awesome.
because the
Yeah.
Wii sold 1 billion copies. They're like, let's
Yeah.
put everything on this shit. We don't give a fuck what it is.
Well, I had third-party exclusives. I've listen. You guys have heard me. I stand hard for the Wii. The Wii gets a lot of shit from like core gamers, but I love that little box. I love everything about it. I love
It's
its
great.
library. I love its controls. I love its footprint, and oftentimes I'm very nostalgic, or I think back fondly on the third-party support that we did get. We got an awesome Silent Hill game. Mad World, fucking Manhunt was on the Wii.
Yeah.
It's just because it didn't have like GTA. I think a lot of people act like nobody ever put games on it. They're like, yeah, only Nintendo games. Like
It had Call
had
of Duty.
Madden and college football and NCAA. Like I really loved the
I
Wii, man.
remember the Wii being so popular. I would go in random stores and they would
Dude,
sell
Modern
Wii games.
Warfare. You talk about Modern Warfare. Call of Duty and Medal of Honor was awesome on the Wii with the Wii
Love
Zapper.
Medal of Honor.
With the Wii Zapper, one of them you could like tilt the zapper and like lean out from behind corners and shoot people.
Wait, that's kind of cool.
I was like, dude, this is sick. I
That's
love
cool.
stuff like that. I love the little gimmicky stuff that most gamers make fun of and hate.
Oh, this is you talking about Vanguard? I think it is.
It was an old, it was like a World War II.
I was trying to remember which one was it.
Godfather. You could actually do. All right, so Delvin and I are both big fans of The Godfather: The Black Hand. It's a great video game. I
Yes.
just put it on
Fantastic.
my Steam machine yesterday. In that, on the Wii, with the Wiimote and nunchuck. Remember? So I got to do this visually. I need visual confirmation. I have a Wiimote and a nunchuck in my hand, and there's a cord between the two, right? Because you plug them into each other. In Godfather: The Black Hand, you could simulate murdering someone with a cerrote around their neck using the Wii remote. and
That is true.
nunchuck.
Correct.
That's funny as hell.
You could just wrap it around and pull.
That's actually amazing.
We had
use
like
of
little
that.
kids. I'm sure no little kids were playing the Godfather, but it was possible.
I guarantee you, there's a bunch of
It
little
was
kids saying
possible.
Some
Well,
dad
there's-
definitely bought
There's
it,
some
and then their
fucking
kids ended up
9-year-old
playing
out there like, this is how you murder people.
telling
Gotcha,
their
bitch.
parents, telling their parents Luca Brasi sleeping with the fishes. Yeah, let's fucking go, baby. I miss those days of
I do
parents
too. I do.
just letting their kids play with any fucking game.
He's just on GTA. Don't worry about it.
like who gives a fuck?
GTA 4 was that game. Cousin.
Just on GTA, just out here murdering prostitutes in GTA 3. That kid will be fine.
Manhunt on Wii was deranged.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
What a
Resident
great
Evil
system.
4 was best on Wii.
I agree.
To this
Until
day,
the remake came out,
it was best
Love the
on Wii.
remake.
That's why I still have
the
my
original
Wii.
Resident Evil. Yes,
Have my Wii collection, and it's gonna come back around this gen. People are gonna refund the Wii. They're gonna
Probably.
find it again.
especially considering that physical games are going away. They're like, hey, let's go find this Wii back out.
I feel like a lot of Wii games are actually reasonably priced for physical games, like compared to things like GameCube and Wii
They're
U.
kinda
Like
in the
you can
sweet spot.
actually
Yeah.
get, you can actually get Wii games for cheap.
Yeah,
That's
you were
why I
able to
bought
get
all
them
mine when I
everywhere.
did, because I didn't
Think-
want them. I feel like they're on the cusp of popping back up here.
I think Five Below still sells Wii games.
I believe it.
I think so. I'm almost certain they do. They have a section where you can just buy games. They're like Wii games and Wii U games and
I had Dead
some
Space.
PS4. Yeah,
Like it was pretty great. But that
It was
Silent Hill game, Shadow Memory, I love that game.
I never played that on Wii.
You would like it. You should
Huh.
try it.
I think I should. I have a Wii right over there.
Mm-hmm. Everyone should. Everyone should still have one.
Got the red one, so I can just hook it right up.
Like, I love the Switch now. The way I would buy like a Wii HD, like just the exact same thing, but make it 4K. Like, just
They
touch
will
up all
someday.
the games. Just do like I need exactly the same thing, but like run everything through an emulator so it's better. I would instant purchase.
What about a
Instant
Wii
purchase.
Mini?
I would give them $500 for that.
It won't be $500.
I would.
I think within the next 10 years they'll do a Wii re-release.
Yeah, a Wii Mini.
A Wii Mini would be great.
Yeah, just
Actually.
a small little console that has like a little bar to it, and you just has a set amount of Wii games on it. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, but we'll hack it
Of course,
and put
without
all
question.
the games on.
We
it.
will, without
All of the
question, we will
games on
hack
it.
it.
I
It's
would
not
love
even a
it.
question. No.
I would love an
Immediately.
official Wii Mini, actually.
Day one is hacked.
Look at Yarden against it. Again, Yarden being Yarden.
You're on your
I
shoulders.
I'm not a Wii fan. I loved it when I had it. I am
too
not
had
a
a
big
top loader.
defender of it. But I could see that being a very popular thing. Everybody
love-
had a Wii.
I love the
Everybody and
top-
their mom had a Wii.
My hot take is that was probably the best generation. That Wii, PS3, Xbox 360 generation.
Yeah.
That's the best generation.
I don't think
As
that's
far as
it's not a hot
number of
take.
gamers, I feel like they're just everybody had games and was playing games back then.
I
And
know.
every-
and
and it-
I look back on it. I call that the golden era.
I agree.
A lot of people call the Super Nintendo Genesis like the golden era of video games, and I don't.
Yeah. It was great. The Super Nintendo Genesis era was great, but that PS3, Xbox, Wii generation where everybody was kind of doing good
That like
was fun.
2006 to 2013 time.
Yes.
It felt like gaming was exploding. Games were cheap to make. They came out fast. They were cheap to buy. We had tons and tons and tons of releases.
Yeah.
And genuinely, like, you had people making games because they thought, like, it wasn't about, like, extracting as many pennies from everyone as possible.
It's about making
You
a
know.
cool game.
It was the first time I feel like there was like a lot of shovelware games.
Well, I genuinely think that happens in every game.
Yes.
Like, that's every
It
anytime.
does,
gaming's
but there
successful.
were a lot.
I
That
feel
was
like
like the
that's
first time that
normal.
there was a lot.
Honestly, that was the NES.
Licensed crap.
Yeah, I
like-
think I get what you're saying. It's definitely true. I just feel like I feel like that.
Yeah.
Pointing
I
that
know.
out is choosing to point at like the worst of it and say
Like-
that was that time,
Like I said,
and instead
the
of the
NES,
best of it, you
the
know,
NES
it's like
was all of that. Have
we
you
got
played some
3
NES games?
Uncharted games and a Last of Us
Last of
game
Us,
on one
yeah.
system. We
Yeah.
got 3
Yeah.
Gears
We
of
can't
War
even get one.
games. Yeah, you can't even get one now, and if you do, it's got a battle pass and a season pass. Like,
Yeah.
you know, there was so much less friction. We had Guitar Hero. Like, you had
Guitar
just so
Hero
many
was good.
things
What
firing
a
off at
great
the
era.
same time, and it was literally worth it to just have them all. They all had their own bespoke libraries, their own bespoke exclusive. Like, it was literally worth it just to have all 3 of
Just
them.
Dance was great on there.
It was great.
WarioWare smooth moves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's that was the golden era.
Yeah.
And it was right around mid-gen, last gen, where it started to teeter off, and then I feel like it's just been downhill ever since.
Yeah.
Truly,
Until the Switch came out.
truly. Yeah, the Switch, like without the Switch, we'd be in a world, a very all-time line. It'd be very bad without the Switch. Thank
Yeah,
God we
this-
had the Switch.
Switch was the lifeboat.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
come on, the last of you. Come on, we're trying to save gaming.
Mm.
Oh, it's so bad.
It was also the era where like online kind of started.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not
At
only
one
that-
point, you could do it, and you didn't have to pay for it. Like it used to just be free.
it's also the time where gamers had backbones. Remember they were trying to do like season passes and all this bullshit. Be like, no, fuck that. They're like, nah, we're not doing that no more.
Not the season pass bullshit, but
It was
the
the
big
like,
one. The big one in the time.
that EA was trying to pull off.
They used to put codes in the box that you had to register to even get online, and this was their way of combating used games. So they would stop you from buying used games because you could buy the game at GameStop and still have to pay them to play it
Yes.
online, and that went down. That did not go well with gamers.
And
But
it
yeah,
worked.
ever since then, it's just been a constant infringing on what we're willing to put up with.
And people have been willingly like giving it up. Like, oh, that's
In
fine.
shitification, yeah, it's standard. It's been happening, continues to happen.
What a great era.
It was.
Shout out to the Wii. Great console.
Didn't even mention Wii Sports.
Wii Sports.
Anyway.
Anyway, that's good conversation. That's very Nintendo related.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I haven't been playing nothing Nintendo related yet.
You
I
didn't play
have-
Raiders? Why didn't you play Raiders, Delvin?
Because I've been playing my Steam machine and
Valid.
customizing it to the T. Man, that thing is awesome. Like,
I gotta tell you, yesterday I had a whole Steam Machine day until 3 a.m. That's all I did was just the
Yeah.
Steam Machine all day.
That's what I've been doing. Like I sat there and downloaded all these animations, these custom animations. Now when I turn on my Steam
Yeah, my man.
machine, it plays like the Transformers theme song and all the like. Fuck yeah! Me and my son was just looking up just animations for like hours.
Yeah.
And we got like I got the little Transformers face paint of Optimus Prime getting ready to shoot up, make Rebecca leave.
You said Transformers.
She's like, "Fuck that!
Fuck
this
this.
is when I leave." White women doing coke, not my problem. Transformers, fuck this show.
What a nerd.
Got my Optimus Prime faceplate when he's about to blast Megatron. Yeah, it's great. I love the thing. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm
I'm all in on it.
I'm a big fan.
I'm all in. I was on that thing all day, just playing games and seeing how it works. I'm just amazed at how little tinkering it took. Not even like necessary, but things that just work when you play it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think the only thing I've had a problem with is like some of the games was just like we think you're playing with a mouse and keyboard. I'm like, nah, this is not a mouse and keyboard. They're like, oh, my bad. Here you go.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
My cat unplugged my Ethernet cord.
Oh, the cat is the one who doesn't like Transformers. I respect it.
Not at that moment. It like without me knowing, it had switched over to Wi-Fi like
Look how
some
the
time
cat is
ago.
looking at you.
Oh,
Cat looking at you like you snitch.
he's a problem child. He is a problem.
Oh, we know.
child. Yeah.
Yeah, we know. I, on the other hand, have been playing Splatoon Raiders, and based off of what I said last week, I would like to retract all of those statements because clearly I just hadn't played it enough to get the hook of the game.
Told you.
And now that I have, as I went hard on it on PSVG, and I apologize, I just don't have the energy right now. But it's a system seller. This is the fucking game. This is the fucking game. This is the best Splatoon game they've ever made. The way it took over my life, I played nothing but that for like 5 straight days.
Oh, she left again.
She left again. Like
Not me. That was not me. That one was not me.
I love it. I'm addicted to it for a million reasons. Again, that I did go through them all on PSVG, but I would say my main reason, I think, and after much reflection, is variety. I think the difference between me, like with Splatoon 3, it was like clearly the third Splatoon game, and it just felt very samey. And I was like, I just don't need to keep doing this, and I just endless turf war, and I wanted them to do something fresh. And the switch to co-op adds a lot. But more than that, like the fact that you can play this game solo, and it's meant as a spin-off, and they talk so much about single player, I haven't even been playing single player. Like I just kind of all but abandoned it. I just keep hitting the help button. I just keep going and randomly playing other people because I was trying to explain this to Dev. The reason I'm trying to like hold off is I don't want to redefine what a looter shooter is. Everyone knows what that is. And I felt like that's what on Wednesday, I felt like that's kind of how Dev was hearing me, is I was just trying to define what a looter. That's not what I'm trying to say about Splatoon. Splatoon Raiders feels expanded in the Splatoon unit. It's better than playing regular Splatoon. Like the playing Splatoon Raiders part is so good. I think the gadgets and all the cooldown management, everything is doing a lot for me.
I hope that they continue with that because I really like it better than just having like a sub weapon and a special
Yes,
weapon.
100%.
And I feel like there's like more customization and stuff. And like
I'm picking out things that are complementing each other, and it's changing my style. And
Yeah.
I'm using my, my abilities and my build outs and my those like little tokens and things, like where I'm customizing all those damages. But essentially it's the variety between the raids and the dungeons and the free world maps and the little shrines. I can play all of those solo. At any moment, I can make any of those levels a co-op level. I can endlessly just help other people do their levels. And then, because of all of those different customizations, every time I play a map with other people, it feels different because their loadouts are different, their strategies are different, how we work together are different. So it just never, to this point, it just doesn't feel like samey. I got to level 33, I think. So I went from 9 on Sunday.
You've gone far.
Yeah. And like literally for like the last 3 days that I played it, I didn't even play my own, like I wasn't even making progress on my own map because it's like the perfect, what I've been doing is I've reached like this flow state with Splatoon Raiders where I turn on my speaker, I put on some music, right? Maybe I make a drink and I just sit there and keep hitting the multiplayer button because it's
That's interesting that you're playing that way.
It's like a shuffle button. It just randomly gives, like, I don't have to pick the level. I don't have to, it just gives me a level. And sometimes, Rebecca, I'm the lowest rated player on a team. And then
Uh-huh.
sometimes I'm the highest rated player on the team. So sometimes like it's on me to carry these folks through.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like, all right, don't fuck this up for them, you know? And I'm having a blast. Like I am not a multiplayer person. And I honestly don't even almost count this because the multiplayer is so anonymous. I'm not voice chatting. I'm not playing with the same people
don't need
over and
to.
over again. You don't need to.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's perfect for me. Like this is my system seller more than Donkey
Well,
Kong.
tell me
more
next
than
time
Mario
you're
Kart
playing
World.
and we can make progress in your game and I'll, you're the host and you just keep going through your levels and I'll be with you.
Sure, but like to me it's
You-
like I'm happy to do that, but like that's not the point.
Okay.
The point is that it's so much fun to play that I think I've gotten to the point where the game I'm like, just let me play something. Like I don't even care what it is. I'm just like, press the button. You
Okay.
decide. You choose what I'm playing next game because it's so much fun to play, and I'm having so much fun playing off of others. I'm playing with a roller, and I made this little comment on PSVG. I don't think most folks in Nintendo Land would get it unless you've like listened to all of our shows. This game is giving me like everything that I thought I wanted Anthem to be. Like back when Anthem was being hyped and everything, I wanted to be on the ground floor for Anthem. I wanted that like co-op multiplayer shooter game. I wanted to be on a squad. I wanted to like play with our friends. This is so kind of outside of my norm. But a big reason that I loved that thing was I was this hulking mech called a Javelin. So like Dev was over there like sniping from far away, people are shooting, and I'm like right in these people's faces, punching them in the face, like huge tank energy. That's roller time. Like I'm in there with the roller, just fucking swinging back and forth, getting like right up in the boss's face, jump in the air, hit him in the head, throw all my gadgets, hit down, like, and it's like it's like a dance. All of the things are complementing each other in like this just hurricane of damage that I'm on just wailing on everything. I love it. It is my favorite Splatoon game at
That's
this
good.
point. And
I'm glad.
And if and when I have friends that aren't Nintendo gamers, because I have a bunch of folks that have PCs or PlayStation 5s, and they often ask me like, "Oh, do I need to switch to for?" Lately, it's been Ocarina, and of course, the answer is yes. But before Ocarina was announced, I got a lot of like, "Do I need to switch to game?" But like, like I don't really care about Mario or Donkey. Like, Splatoon Raiders is the game. Like to all of my Call of Duty friends, all of my old shooter pals, Destiny bros, like I'm like, you
That's
need
great.
Splatoon Raiders. You got to get in this because it's super fun. It just took me. I mean, my game was delivered late. I hadn't as much time to play last time. I needed. It was like 2 hours after where I left off on Sunday. I was like, oh, this game is for real though. It's so chaotic. It's so
As
frantic.
somebody who is a Splatoon fan, it did take me a little while for it to click with me. I do feel like the beginning isn't super convincing, so I'm really glad that you stuck with it to get past that, to that point where you're on a roll with it. I'm glad that you mentioned that you turn on music when you play because historically Splatoon has amazing music.
Mm-hmm.
This game does not.
No.
This game has bad music.
I don't want to call it bad. It's like atmosphere. It's not real music.
It's not really what like other Splatoon music is,
True.
and I was listening
It's
to
different.
some of the music from the Octo expansion on Splatoon 2. Totally quirky, totally bizarre, totally catchy. That's not what this is.
And it's not even that. I'm not turning the music off because I think it's bad. It's just because I'm playing random stuff. It's like this is a really great game to like listen to a podcast or to have have the TV show on and be playing in handheld because it's just like muscle memory. Like in one of those in one of the raids, like one of the small ones, like I literally sat there for an hour just trying to see how fast I could beat it. Like I beat it at first in like a minute 30. And after I like combined all of my weapons and strategies, I got it down to like 25 seconds.
You could, yeah.
Yeah, I was just like,
I like that it does that.
Like I automated the whole level. And I'm just playing with like, that's what I'm saying. Like I kind of lost sight of playing like quote unquote, the whole point of the game is a spin out single player game. It's like, that's for me,
okay.
It's not even that game anymore. Now it's just,
Well, that's why they include multiplayer so that you
Raiders
can
is
enjoy
so
it like
much
that.
fun. I'm just enjoying playing in it, and I said this last week. I mean, it does feel good to have that renewed Splatoon energy again. Like I haven't felt this way since Splatoon 1. You know, like Splatoon 1 felt like an atom bomb. Like, holy shit, look at what Nintendo just did. And then Splatoon 2 felt like more of Splatoon 1, and Splatoon 3 felt like more of Splatoon 2. And it's like, now it's like, no, this is that feeling again. And the funny thing is, I told this to Delvin. I keep trying to bring Delvin back into the conversation. So unassuming and out of left field. If I had ranked like my most excited for games this year, Splatoon Raiders wasn't at the top of the list. I was way more excited for Yoshi than Splatoon Raiders. And I actually feel like Nintendo is somewhat at fault. I didn't feel like Nintendo was really pushing this game. Still don't. They're like, yeah, you know, like we got a spin-off. It's called Splatoon Raiders. You know, it's like a little cheaper. It's like, you know, like they're not really, it's like, no, this is the fucking game. Like this is that game. Like I kind of wish if Switch 2 launched with this instead of Mario Kart World, like, fuck yeah.
It's kind of weird to me that they're not pushing it more. You know, it is a $50 game. I think they see it as a spin-off and not, you know, a main series. But like the way how popular Splatoon as a series is in Japan itself, I'm surprised that they're not pushing. Maybe they're pushing it more in Japan than they are here. I don't know.
Co-op Splatoon 2 or Splatoon Raiders hits different. Like co-op Splatoon just hits different.
Delvin, you have to play.
Yeah, I was gonna get it this week, but have my allergy problems, and then my kids bankrupt me this weekend because I go see Spider-Man, and that shit was expensive. Great movie.
Yeah, Jack
Fantastic
loved it.
movie.
Jack loved it.
But yeah, it was. I'm probably go today. I'm gonna go to GameStop and go trade in some stuff and probably get it and get some more Steam Deck cards.
I think Splatoon Raiders is essential.
I was gonna get it regardless. Though.
It's essential gaming. If you've got a Switch 2, it's essential. I love it.
I'm so glad that you feel that way.
It just took me a minute.
I rolled credits on it a couple days ago. Not my favorite ending for a Splatoon game, but man, there's so much post-game content. It's like, it feels like I robbed them, or, you know, that is thievery for $50 with how much content there is in this. Like, it does not feel like spin-off game amount of content. There is so much more to do after you roll credits, and there's this thing called the bottomless buffet where it is endless. There's Japanese players who are on like the 700th floor, and there's no sign of it slowing down.
I gotta get into that.
Yeah.
I would like to retract before release. I kept stating, you know, like maybe it'd be cool if they like added turf war to this game and like give you a little something extra to play. I'd like to retract that. You know, that came from a sense where I've always like tried to look at Splatoon and like follow the lead of like other live service games like Call of Duty, and like Warzone is included everywhere. Like it doesn't matter. And if they had done that, if that idea had come true, that would have just taken people away from playing, you know, co-op. You know, like the matchmaking is so fast. There's people. That's why I love hitting that button. It's a little random shuffle button, and it happens real quick, and you're in. And
it is fast.
Mm-hmm. And like the levels are so different. Some levels take 10 minutes. Some of them take 25 seconds. You know, like it's just that quick hit.
I do want to speak on how well they did the level scaling for multiplayer, because I had rolled the credits, Josh had rolled the credits, and then we were playing with somebody who had just gotten past the tutorial, who had just unlocked multiplayer. And that
was a comment.
I do like it. And listen, I'm speaking positively about it. And he had just unlocked multiplayer, and so we teamed up with him, and like we're gonna make progress here. We're gonna stomp all over these enemies. Like we're both, you know, high level. You don't have to worry about it. We're gonna get you through the game. And the way that they do it, you know, it's not very obvious, but they make it so that the higher level players do less damage. The enemies will do more damage on the people who are higher leveled than the ones who are lower leveled, and it scales it very beautifully that we were not stomping all over the early level enemies, you know, when matching up with him. It was not, you know, it was a very good challenge, and you know, we were able to help them, and it was easier with 3 people instead of just 1. But it wasn't like we're level 50, we're stomping all over everything to get you through the game super easy. However they programmed the level scaling is really good.
I really feel rewarded when I was like level 22 to 25, I felt like I got dropped in a lot with like level 50 folks. It'd be like level 50, level 48, and then me. I'd be like the low ranking one. And then at the end of the match, sometimes I'd be the best player.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, hell yeah, like that's good stuff. I'm out here holding my own. Like
Higher level just means that they played longer and have grinded more. It does not mean that they're better.
I dig in. Like I'm if you can't tell, I really dig this. Like I actually yesterday I had to not play it. Like yesterday I was like, all right, you've done nothing but this. like you bought a whole Steam machine. Like you got to show it some love. Like the way Raiders just threw me off my whole plan. Like I had a plan to play all these games. I was like, nope.
Sometimes the game pulls you in like that.
Because when I play it, I can't put it down, man. Like I just been a lot of 3 a.m. nights because of fucking Splatoon this week.
Let me ask a question because I'm curious now. Because I was wondering to myself, was there a direct for this? I'm like, oh yeah, there was a direct for this, and it wasn't like received well. Do you think the direct might have actually hurt the game more than it helped? Because from my memory of it, I remember people just say, "Oh, this is just more Splatoon."
That's kind of how they marketed it.
And the way you talk about it is like, that's not what this is at all.
Well, I do feel like, I mean, this is probably more of a me thing that I don't want to project this onto others, but I bought it, read about it, watched videos. The direct was everything was single player, and this game could be anything but a single player game to me at this point.
Okay.
Like it's like a Trojan horse for multiplayer. Like it's sneaky how fast multiplayer can sneak in, Delvin. Like between your friend, like literally you are a button away from any level at any time, turning any match. It's not
even
like
boss levels.
It's not like Splatoon 3 where like there's a very different, clear delineation between the multiplayer maps and the single. This one doesn't. It's all intertwined together. Do you want to play it single player? Or do you want to play it multiplayer?
There were times where I was really struggling on a level, and I used the call for help button, and they came and they helped me out, and
and the call for help button, you can either bring people into your game, or you can jump into theirs. And I've just been jumping into theirs. You get assistance buffs, you get boosts, you experience boosts for helping others.
And the nice thing is, if you jump into somebody else's game and you haven't done that level for yourself, it will unlock it for you, so that you're still making progression.
That's
like
good.
2 people could start at the very beginning of the game and work through the whole entire game together.
So it's like it's both. Like it's the same. Like it's both at the exact same time.
Yeah.
At all times. And I think in between that and the level variety, it's just so much fun to just sit back and play. I think that's why I've gotten to the point now I'm like, just play a level. Just pick whatever you want to pick for me. I'm happy to play it.
Sounds great. Sounds really fun, to say the least.
Yeah, Delvin, you got to play it so we can talk about it with you next week.
They have these shrines, Delvin, where you'll come across like these levels. I call them shrines because they remind me of. I'm exactly sure what they're actually called. Where they'll take your weapons away and they'll give you like one thing, and they'll be like, beat the level with this. And like sometimes, Delvin, it's
the
not
compass
even like,
levels.
Sometimes it's not even a gun. Like you don't even have an offensive weapon. Sometimes they give you like a special jump or some shit, and they're like, I don't know, figure it out. And then you go through the and like those are such a great like little palate cleanser after you've done like the multiplayer match over and over again. You can go do some of those.
Those are designed to like teach you about the different gadgets and parts and stuff, and
like the shrines.
They're sometimes I'm annoyed that I have to use a tactical gadget instead of my power one that I like, and then I ended up liking it, and I'm like,
Rebecca,
I gotta incorporate this somehow.
Rebecca, I'm a tactical tank person. Completely abandoned my whole build.
It is better than I thought.
I started using the other tanks, and I started using tactical. I was like, oh no, I like these weapons a lot. I'm a tactical tank build.
Yeah.
Tactical tank and the roller. I've completely changed teams.
I definitely understand it.
We need another Splatfest. I need to re-register.
Very good. I don't know how much of it I'll play now that I've beat it. I think it is fun to just jump into every once in a while, especially with friends and doing a multiplayer. I kind of want to move on.
I think this is my live service game.
Love it.
I think I'm gonna play this game like not constantly, but like in between all the other games that I'm playing,
It is perfect for that.
it's like, yeah, this is going to be that Mario Kart. It's that default game where I'm going to start a new game, but let me get a match of Splatoon Raiders in first. I
And
just
they're not
finished
long.
another game. Let me play Splatoon Raiders for an hour. Like it's going to be
Mm-hmm.
that game for me.
Good.
I should have bought it digitally. Once again, my physical has turned on me.
Delvin, I want to hear from you more. Have you been playing anything?
Yeah, I've been playing. Like I said, most when I have a free chance, which wasn't much after everything's been going on this week. I've been playing with the Steam machine. I've been playing a game that should be on Switch and probably is not coming to Switch, which fucking sucks. Baldur's Gate 3.
Wasn't it? Didn't it leak that it was supposed to or something?
Apparently it was supposed to come to Switch, but because of licensing, the whole controversy with the studio and stuff like that they're going through, where they
Oh yeah.
They could pay someone else to port it.
so it's a possibility if they pay somebody else to port it, but that's
Yeah, like they could have Panic Button or somebody do it.
They should.
they really should. It's a great game,
I don't think.
Play it.
No, I'm with Delvin. I don't think it's going to happen.
Mhm.
but yeah, I'm playing it. I'm enjoying it. Like, oh, this is great. I'm playing on the Steam machine. Like, yeah, it's a great game, and it runs perfect on this. So if you want to play it, and it has the open mods there too, so you can like, it has all the like crazy mods and stuff that they just have there, like a little section. Like, hey, you want to put these mods in the game? You want to customize your character's genitalia? Here you go. Just click this
Jesus,
mod right
Delvin.
there. That's
Jesus,
literally
Delvin.
one of the mods that's
But
there.
that's the thing you go to pitch the game. Like that's.
But
me going to-
that's what Baldur's Gate is. Baldur's
Delvin's
Gate,
like, that's why I like this game.
Baldur's Gate 3 is kind of the Hornfest type game. They like, hey, you make the hot character and the hot character sleep each other, and you're romancing and everybody and stuff like that. Like you got the twink vampire guy, and you got the hot barbarian girl. Like that's Baldur's Gate. See, Yarden even said, "Who are you romancing?" I don't know yet, Yarden. I might go for the barbarian girl, the big one. As they say, give me the big one. I can't remember her name. Baldur's Gate's a great game. Is for those people who didn't like Dragon Age, and there's a lot of people who didn't like the last Dragon Age. This is the game you probably should be playing.
If it came to Switch, I might give it a chance.
This is a game that needs to be on Switch. Cowderpug, of course, without question. That is. Have you seen my Instagram?
I have not seen your Instagram.
I don't
Thank
want to
God.
see your Instagram.
Love it. A plus.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're all playing stuff that we're having fun with. I feel like this is a very good time right now.
Yeah, it's a pretty good time. At least the last 2 days have been a little better.
Good.
That's a big reason why I haven't been sleeping.
Gaming.
I've had allergies all this week, and it finally cleared up like yesterday,
Mm.
which was terrible. Like
That's
I
good.
was dying on PSVG. And I was almost partially
What are
dying
you
watching
allergic
Spider-Man.
to?
I don't know, life. I don't know what happened, but like I want to say last Sunday it flared up, and it didn't stop till like yesterday.
Have you seen an allergist?
No.
Maybe there's something wrong with you.
Well, clearly there's something wrong with me, Rebecca. We've already established that.
Why don't you see an allergist and find out what you're allergic to?
Yeah, I'll probably go next time I go to the doctor. But I don't know
Okay.
what caused it because but I was fine until like Sunday, and this is like the longest my allergies have ever bothered me. Like usually it's like a day or so and it goes away, but this week I was just taking everything and none of that shit was working. Every allergy medicine you can take, I was just taking it back to back to back. It wasn't doing shit. And
That
this is
stinks.
terrible.
Maybe you're allergic to Florida.
Well, that's a,
Like
that's
Yarden
a
says.
very, very likely scenario.
I'm
Somebody
glad
called
that
me
you're
this
feeling
morning.
better now.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling better. Somebody called me this morning from my job, like, hey, I saw a rat outside. Like, what the fuck you want me to do? Fuck out.
A rat?
Yeah. It's not
Oh,
on the property, just walking around.
I would go take care of it. I would go catch it and release it.
Delvin will go take care of it, but in a different way.
No. You should not kill rats.
I am not responsible for the rats outside of the house.
Was it a
Fuck
mouse
off.
or a rat?
She said a rat. It's probably a fucking mouse.
Oh, mice are so cute.
Yeah, they're so cute till they start eating up all your shit in the house.
Correct.
Well, that's
Look,
why you get cats.
Look, my rice
Correct.
bag is empty.
Correct.
And then,
Until you domesticate the cat so much that they don't even alert on the mouse. Like the mouse just
Yeah.
walks by and they're like, "Yeah, there's a mouse in the house. You should do something about that."
That would be mine.
yeah, pretty much.
All right, let's talk about the news.
Pocopia's first expansion, Bubbly Basin, and its version 2.0 free update launches August 5th, here in a couple days. Bubbly Basin is the first of 3 expansions that you need the $35 expansion pass to get.
That's so expensive.
This will give you the ability to build on the ocean floor with buoyant blocks, power underwater bubble machines for street lights with the Generate specialty. You can grow watermelons with the help of the Pokemon with the water specialty, and you can learn how to build a Sharpedo submarine to make room reminiscent of a secret base.
Okay.
If you don't buy the expansion pass with the free update, you can still meet Manaphy and learn to dive and swim underwater.
Thank
with
God, 'cause
other
I'm not
water
buying it.
Pokemon. But yeah, like you need this.
Can you
thing.
create Bubble Buddy? create
Bubble
Bubble
Buddy.
I'm all in.
I love Bubble Buddy.
Bubble Buddy's great. Bubble
Like if you
family.
get the expansion, it's
It's way
35
over his
bucks. Yeah, but you get 2 more expansions to come later. So it's not 35 just for this.
Okay.
There's more that's coming.
I still haven't rolled credits on this game. I need to at least roll credits before
not
I
going
commit
back
to
to
buying
Pocono,
DLC. I am going back to it. I haven't yet, but I can't buy the DLC if I haven't even beat the main game.
I
That's
need
just
item
ridiculous.
management, an overhaul on item
Yes.
management. Then I'll reconsider going back.
They really should do that because storage is a problem in this game. It's a
Yeah,
big problem.
I was
I'm trying-
buckling under the weight of everything, like of all that you have to do with this game, and it's like if they can streamline it a bit, I may consider coming back. Otherwise, it's not that I don't like it. I love it. The game's incredible. I just don't have the time. It's all that I just don't have the time for that. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my daughter to play this game. 'Cause I bought her a copy of it. Like, you would like this game. And her brain is like just fixated on Animal Crossing right now. And
Yeah.
other
I get
things,
it.
Like, I
Don't
can't-
force
like,
it.
Like she can't get to it, but you would
She'll
like
find
this
it.
game. Yeah,
Honestly, I
probably
get it.
years later.
And I am happy for because I feel like this is, I mean, like Animal Crossing, this is one of those games. This is like a forever. Like there are people that are just playing this game,
Yes.
and I feel like to play this game properly, I feel like I feel the urge to like you have to commit, like you have to just play this game, and it's like I can't. I got 20 other games I also want to play. So
Every once in a while it comes up on my TikTok or Josh's TikTok with like people who have done the most insane builds.
yep,
And it's like, first of all, are you like an engineer / architect in real life? Because like,
Correct.
how do you plan all of this, let alone have the time to like implement it? It's insane what people are
Easy.
doing with this game.
That is their job.
That is
They
their,
sit
yeah,
there and
yeah,
Focus on that all day.
it's true. But like,
You
it
don't have that
impresses me,
time.
and I do enjoy seeing what people do in the game. You know, seeing what people build and like kind of living vicariously through that.
yeah, same. Yep, I think at this point I enjoy watching others more than play it myself.
Yeah, it's a
I
great
just need
game.
more time. I got my fill from it, but if they
I
want me
liked it.
back, I need a light version or something. I need them to make it a little easier for me.
I think if they added some quality of life with, you know, just the storage alone, it would go
Yeah,
a long
that
way.
would get me to come back.
Yeah,
Yep. 'Cause
I think
had a-
that. I hope they will.
I had someone tell me they were like, just throw it all in the ocean. And then now you have the ocean thing. I'm like, now you're to go down there and see the litter you created. Like that's I had a friend of mine. He was just like, yeah, I don't have the storage stuff. I just throw everything in the ocean. I'm like, now what?
You've
Now
polluted
you've
the waters.
polluted the world of Photopia.
It's
coming back to bite ya.
Goes down there and Aquaman. They're just
You got
shining.
Muck and Grimer down there, like just growing religiously. Like, yeah, like I can't.
Godzilla.
Can't do it, man. We've got some Switch Online updates. We're getting 2 never before released Virtual Boy games coming to Switch August 4th, just in 2 days. We're getting D Hopper, originally
Whoa.
known as Dragon Hopper. Yeah.
Donnie, weren't you so excited about the Virtual Boy? Didn't
I
you
still
buy the
am.
whole
I'm
thing?
excited
You were
for
like,
these games. I play the Virtual Boy.
Donnie's
I've played
excited for D Hopper.
every one of these games. Every one that's come out, I've played them all.
D Hopper.
Okay, great.
Let's
Continue.
go, baby.
I played Virtual Boy like a month ago, right before
Continue.
World Cup. I played Virtual Boy.
Go ahead, keep going.
This game was developed by Intelligent Systems, was never released due to the low sales of the Virtual Boy. They're also getting Zero Racers, a canceled spin-off of F-Zero series developed by Nintendo. That game, all right, so first, I don't really care about either one of these games. I'm going to play them, but I don't know anything about them. I love that they're releasing unreleased games. I think we were just
That
kind of
is
talking
cool.
about it
That is
last
smart.
week. I love this shit. That's a great way to bring it in. Did you guys see the trailer for this, though?
No.
The trailer announcing these games was fucking sick. It was awesome. I had this 80 or I guess 9, I don't know, like a very nostalgic retro, kind of like electric Nintendo early on time. It was going over all the Virtual Boy stuff, and then it was like, and never before released D Hopper, and it was just a really
Making them
cool
sound better than
trailer.
they are.
Oh, for sure. The F-Zero game kind of looked like Star Fox. Like, but before they said it, I was just looking at it. It kind of reminded me of Star Fox. Yeah, it was very like early 90s. Like, Delvin, you got to watch it.
Oh,
It
I
was
wanna
a
watch it.
great trailer. Like, the trailer was doing a lot. I was like, all right, this is amazing. So I'm definitely going to tune in and update my app and play these games again. Because I got the cardboard one. Right, so I had the big one, the original one. It's not that I don't like using it. I just feel like it's a little bit cumbersome to use. So when
That is
these
true.
games come out now, I use the cardboard one, and what I do is I go lay on the couch, like lay down on my back, and I just hold the cardboard one, like I just kind of lay down and play it, like that. It's very comfortable to play. So I am kind of excited about. I'm way more excited about these games than the next announcement, and that is Super Mario Sunshine hitting the GameCube NSO app on August 13th. Finally, it's been like a year since they got to do better with the GameCube stuff.
Seriously, it
We're
is
getting-
slow.
We get like one GameCube game every 8 months. Like, what are y'all doing?
I think the last one was in March. Like, that's sad. That's really sad. And especially because after waiting those long months, this is something that was already on the Switch.
And it's announced this isn't a surprise like Zero Racers. We already knew Sunshine was coming. They already showed us that it was coming.
Yeah.
So we just had to wait a year to
You
get the
could have
game that
given
was
us
already
two
there.
things. You could have given us Sunshine and Animal Crossing, or
Give us something
Sunshine
else.
and Pikmin, Sunshine and XD Gala
Some
Darkness.
unreleased GameCube demo you've got. Like, just
Anything.
something new.
But Sunshine.
Well, yeah, that part too. Shout out to Josh over there and his
Yeah.
favorite 3D platformer of all time, Rebecca.
Could have gave us 3D
Rebecca.
tape.
Rebecca.
Listen, I bully him enough, so
This is your man.
I bully him for it.
The person you love.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah. Bad.
But yeah,
I want
Sunshine.
Animal Crossing so bad,
Yeah, that would be really fun. Hmm.
and Pikmin.
Those are good choices.
And Pikmin. So we already have the Pikmin games. I could care less about Pikmin.
That's true. That did come.
Yeah, like,
And
that's
Eternal
the
Darkness.
least of the things
I want
want.
Eternal Darkness.
I definitely want Eternal Darkness.
I like the Star Fox games. I mean, I want a bajillion games. Eternal Darkness would be great. That would be lovely.
Yes.
I
Eternal
think
Darkness
that's
is one of those games on my list that of games I want to come back that probably never coming back.
yeah, and I feel like the only way we will ever touch that IP again is if they put it in the NSO.
Yeah. Eternal Darkness, Parasite Eve. I'm never getting those games again.
I could see a Parasite Eve thing coming out one day.
Oh, I wish.
But yeah, I'm excited for the Virtual Boy games. I will try those this week for sure. Anything else on those? NSO?
Can't wait
No.
to play D Hoppers, I guess.
It's an Intelligent Systems game.
Telling System's good.
Didn't I see they added different color options so it doesn't have to be bright red?
They did. Yeah, they did a long time ago. It's like blue and different stuff. I still play with the red filter.
Cool.
Yeah, you gotta be old school.
Golf was fun. Following It Takes Two's lead, Orbitals, which comes out September 3rd, will include a Friend Pass via a global Friend Pass app. If you download the Friend Pass app, It'll also include a free demo for Orbitals, so you can check out the opening chapter with local co-op before deciding to buy. So I am buying Orbitals. Delvin, if you downloaded the Friend Pass app, I could, I guess, link up with you and we could play the game together. You wouldn't even have to buy the game.
Well, that works for me. I wasn't planning on buying the game, so
I absolutely buying the game. I'm enthralled by the look of the game and the box. It's like one of my favorite box arts in some time.
I'll
So
just try it
have
with
to
you.
have
Like
it.
if I like it, I like it. And if I don't,
there you go.
never play it again.
I'm very excited for Orbitals. Some quick headlines, and then we're done with the news because there's not a whole lot of news this week. Raiders has done almost 500,000 physical copies in Japan alone its first week out the gate. I think it was like
It's physical.
477,000 was reported. Again, physical copies.
You know, there's more
just
digital.
Tracking retail sales. Yeah, so like digital is even way higher. So Splatoon Raiders out the gate, huge in Japan. And I can't wait to. I think it's going to be huge everywhere, but we'll see. I'm very happy. I think it's very deserving. The ESRB has rated Ocarina of Time, and there is speculation online that the launch date might be November 12th. That is because November 12th, Nintendo is launching several new amiibo. They're not connected to Ocarina, but the speculation is basically pointing out that oftentimes Nintendo launches amiibo around new games, even if they're not together.
That is true.
Okay.
So people are pointing that out, and that makes sense given the GTA date and whatnot. Like I think
Is the 12th GTA day?
I think it was the 19th.
Is it the
like a
19th?
week later?
Okay.
I think it's a week
Okay.
later.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that just now?
No.
I don't know if Jules heard it. I think he is dreaming because he just like made a squeaky sound
Oh,
and he was twitching a little bit. He doesn't
yeah.
normally do that.
He's getting that REM sleep going.
Yeah.
The ESRB also just rated Metaphor ReFantazio for Switch 2. This was announced. This game doesn't come out until I think the day GTA releases, so it got rated.
early.
I'd say it feels early, but I mean Ocarina also got rated, but I mean it just feels early.
What did that get rated as? Oh no, it doesn't. It's just saying that it got rated. Like it's
I didn't write that part.
so
down
that
'cause I
it's
never
coming
was
out.
there.
Like we didn't know that it was coming out.
I do know that Ocarina. No, we did know it was coming out. It's
Comes
already
out
been
on
previously announced.
GTA.
It just
Yeah.
comes out in November. It just feels like a long time.
Uh,
Ocarina got rated E10 for like Fantasy Blood.
I wish it was T.
Well, metaphor
not-
not getting that.
It's not rated E for everyone like the original was.
I wish it was T so that there could be blood.
Yeah.
Well, they said
Metaphor's
Fantasy
good.
Blood, so it's got Fantasy Blood in it.
Yeah.
My last news story is that Krispy Kreme is teaming up with Pokemon Donuts. Where they have designs. There's like a Pikachu design and all these different things. I sent the
Let's
article
go.
to my wife and was like, we need to make this happen.
I need to look at this.
Christmas
Oh my
is
god,
not
wait,
too
they're
far
so
from me.
cute.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, I
there's
want
a
one.
Jigglypuff, there's a Pokeball, there's a Charmander design. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this.
I want it.
Krispy Kreme's not too far from me, so I probably can go to one. They look
I haven't
good.
been a Krispy Kreme in forever.
I don't have any pictures of, like, I don't have anything on like exactly when. It's just a post from Krispy Kreme on socials.
When you find out more information, tag me or send it to me so that I can immediately go to Krispy Kreme.
Okay, will do. I'm going to do the same thing. I just need a good excuse to go.
Totally. I love donuts. It's my favorite food.
Hold up. I think it might be going to grocery. Yep, it's going to grocery stores too, so you don't have to go to Krispy Kreme.
but
I'm
but I-
so
no.
excited.
I want them off the rack.
Yeah, off the rack would probably be the best, but
Yeah,
if
I
you just
want-
want to get them,
I want to walk in and go, I'm here for
Yeah, but
Pokemon Donuts.
I think Krispy Kreme, the
Make them.
closest one to me is kind of far now because they closed a lot of them.
I wonder if it's one of those things that you can
Jeremy.
only get pre-made, like they won't make it live.
yeah,
Really?
you're
I-
just gonna
it
walk in.
possibly
Give me
could.
Jigglypuff. And they're like,
I need to see.
That's what
where
I
the-
want. I want to walk in and give me a dozen Pokemon. Like, just give me a dozen Pokemon.
Okay,
I
the
gotta catch 'em all.
closest. Let me see. Krispy Kreme. They're so far away from me. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I figured as much.
Road trip, Rebecca. Road trip. It's a day
There,
trip.
Okay, there's one 12 miles away. That's not bad.
It's not far at all.
the one that's close to me is near the place I got Donnie's what it's called from.
In 64.
In 64, yeah. It's like right there. Like 2 minutes away from there. So
Yeah, please tell me when they have this. Like, do not forget. Somebody needs to tell me. I don't care who.
Shackers, you have your mission.
That includes you.
I will let you know when we go.
he is a shacker.
Okay. That's it for the news.
Yeah, not much.
Let me ask you both a question before we get to the questions.
Question.
Yes. Have y'all seen this Beast of Reincarnation game that's coming out?
No.
No.
Like, I guess Tuesday. The Game Freak game.
X-Men?
No, it's the Game Freak game.
Oh, is
What?
that Souls thing?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I would never pay attention
Did
to
that not come out already? Beast? What
comes
is it
out
called?
Tuesday.
I
super
thought that
inter-
was out already. The one with like the wolf and the girl, right?
Yes, I'm super interested to see how that game does.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking you guys about it because it
It's
looks.
like a Game Pass game, right?
I completely
I
forgot
think
about
it
it.
is.
It's not coming to
It's
Switch.
not coming to Switch for some reason.
Not for some reason. They're doing their own thing. I mean, it's a Souls game, though, right?
I think it's kind of a Souls game.
I'm not interested. I'm not
People say it's good, from what I'm hearing.
well, that's good. It'd be nice to see Game Freak make one good game. I'm not lying at you, man. Like, I've been following this for a long time, and I've seen Game Freak make many non-Pokemon games, and they've almost all flopped.
Yeah.
So it would be good to see Game Freak make one good game.
Yeah, I'm super interested in how this game does because it looks interesting to say the least.
I'd be interested.
Why
in
can't
making
Pokemon look like that?
Jack
That's
tells
kind
me
of what
this-
I thought.
So
Well,
Jack,
not
says,
necessarily that realistic, but
Jack asks me all the time, and my answer I think is just budget. Right? Nintendo doesn't, like we've seen the budgets for Pokemon games; they're pretty small, right? Like
Yeah.
AAA
So-
production games are like $100 million. We learned like the latest Pokemon game, like the one they're giving it their all in. What did Nintendo give them? Like 25 million. They're like, yeah, like if you could just, tidy that up a little,
What's Nintendo's problem?
I think the point with those games is how much they make based off of investment, like how much profit they have. So like they want to try.
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Anyway.
super interested in how this game does, though.
Yeah, keep
Very
us
much so.
updated. Yeah, even if it's not Nintendo, it's Nintendo adjacent because it's Game
Yes.
Freak.
That's why I thought about it. Like, oh, if this game does really well, will we get more? Will this go to Switch 2? Will we get more types of games like this from Game Freak? Will they actually hey, let's step our game up from Pokemon as well?
I would just rather give Pokemon to someone.
I was gonna say maybe it'll do so well that they'll only be asked to make that from now on, and they'll
And
have
we
to
can
ask somebody
find
else to
someone
do
else to do
Pokemon. That
Pokemon,
would
yeah.
be a dream.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'll take some of the things that's in this game and add it to Pokemon.
Like the irrational hate
Who
that
knows?
Rebecca brings to Miyamoto, I think I just lay a game for. I'm like, listen, you're a problem. It's like
You're not wrong.
they need to get their shit together.
I appreciate that energy. Like, hey, you're the
It's
problem.
so funny. It's like they keep making Pokemon games, and it oftentimes when you hear them talk and stuff, it's like they want to do anything but that, but they won't.
Yeah,
like
they're
then
like,
stop doing it.
We want to do Beast of Reincarnation. Like, no, you will do Pokemon.
I don't know. Yeah, it's an odd thing at times.
I'm just. This game looks vastly different than anything they made.
I
That's
honestly,
all-
I'm interested that I'm somewhat curious to pull on the strings why you're interested, because I could care less about what Game Freak's doing if it's not Pokemon. I don't give a shit what they're doing.
I'm interested. I just want to see what they can do outside of Pokemon.
Delvin, I think it was a good thing to bring up, and I applaud you, and
I
I'm
didn't say
very
not to.
interested, and I think that you should bring it up again next week after the reviews
I'm-
drop.
I'm gonna try it.
A
That's why I'm bring.
Souls fan.
Don't listen to
like-
Donnie.
I like Souls games, like Souls light games. I don't like the like some of the Souls games. I like. What was it? What's the name of that game? The Pinocchio type game, Lies of P.
Liza P.
Mm,
I like that one a lot.
Okay,
That
you
one a
might
lot.
like
so,
this one then.
so this one might be up my alley.
Yeah,
It has
Yeah.
a cool wolf in it.
I just remember Elden Ring did not go very well for you. That's all.
Yeah, I hated that. But people tell me I should go back to that. Like I've heard, like my friend is like playing like, oh,
Well,
you played it wrong.
Aren't
Like,
you like the timing is right, Delvin? For the low price of $89.99, I can put you in Elden Ring again.
you can play Elden Ring
We
again.
can get you back in. Delvin, it'll play worse than you've ever played it before. You've never played it
Worse than you remembered.
You've never played it this cinematically. Like you've never. It's so much. It's so filmic, Delvin.
Yeah, like a stop motion film.
Amazing.
It's got the mouse PI filter just built into it.
Oh man.
Shall we get to questions directly
Let's
from
go.
you? Starting with Fam Jeff, who wants to know, with all of the 3D All-Stars Mario games now available on NSO, pause, not true. Galaxy's not on NSO.
That's a
But-
good point.
But they did release it,
Got you, Jeff.
Galaxy 1 and 2.
I think
So I
that's
think what he
probably-
means is
yeah.
now available elsewhere on
Outside the
Switch.
collection,
Yeah.
Yeah.
His question is, do you think the price will finally come down on physical copies?
Absolutely
Are they
not.
expensive?
I don't think so.
No, they're not.
They were for a minute, and I think they did basically come back. And they're not cheap, but like I think it's about the same. I think it's like $60-$70. I think you can pick up a copy of this thing.
So he's looking for it a little bit cheaper.
And it maybe depends on like the rating. Like we have there was a while there where like the cheap ones were like Japan imports or like PEGI imports. It's like the American versions were kind of sold out. But I mean, obviously, as games are made available, typically the physical price will come down. But with those being a limited run, I think it's just about collector ability.
Yeah, my question is, I mean, I feel like if you don't already have it by now, you're not like a collector that wanted it for collection purposes. My question is, why do you want that instead of just getting Galaxy 1 and 2 and then playing the others on NSO? I
do
mean,
that.
they're a little bit remastered and a little bit nicer, but like I wouldn't say it's like they're the definitive versions that you absolutely should play this version instead of, the originals. Like, I don't know.
Going to
Want
check
that sweet,
eBay.
sweet bucks.
Loose carts in the 50s, box games, $70. Like, so yeah, it's about the same. You can get sealed copies, $80-$90. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not
Okay.
cheap, but they're available.
Yeah, they are very, very
For a while, it was like 100, 120. They ticked up a little bit there for a minute.
Yeah, I don't think the price will come down. I think it'll stay. Okay. Our next question is from Chimp Biscuit.
Champ
Don
Biscuit.
Lotto!
Not a question for the show, but I'm curious. And then this is a question, and we are answering it on the show because Donnie put it in the show. So Chimp Biscuit, I'm sorry that your question wasn't answered in the Discord, I guess. I don't know. He wants to know, is online co-op Splatoon Raiders a whole separate set of raids than what you would get in the story, or does it follow the story? Are they randomized levels? Are they harder to scale with the number of players? Do you get rewards in this mode? I think you answered most of this, but why don't you go over it again?
My answer is yes. Yes
No,
to
it's
all
not.
of that.
No, okay, hold on. No, hold on. Slow down. No, it is not a whole separate set of raids than what you would get in the story. It is the story.
Correct.
raids. It follows the story. It's not randomized unless you do what Donnie's doing and click the I will go help somebody who is asking for help. It's whatever level they picked.
Mm-hmm.
They're not they are hard. I wouldn't say they're harder, but it does scale
It scales.
very impressively. The level scaling is impressive.
I love how frantic the game gets, and it never drops a frame. Like, it totally locks solid the whole time. And it gets crazy. There are enemies and explosions happening. There have been times where so much has happened, I can't even see my character.
Can
I'm
I
like,
say something?
No.
No.
Of course.
I'm so impressed that the game runs amazingly with
Yeah.
that much going on,
Rock
with no
solid.
lag, no frame drops,
Mhm.
no like. It
I've never had a
doesn't
disconnection
blur.
issue.
Nope.
And like I said, I've played days on end doing nothing multiplayer. I've never had a disconnection issue.
That's
XBS, that is correct. It is the same campaign, single player and co-op, the same levels. There's
All the
nothing
levels that you play
exclusive.
solo, you can also play co-op. You
There's
can mix
nothing
and match.
exclusive. Yes.
You could play a whole world solo and then just decide to play co-op and then come back.
You
It's
can play the whole game with your friend if you want to.
literally, it is what you want it to be.
The only thing you can't do with your friends or calling for help is the final boss. Which I think you can do it with friends. You just can't call for help or help somebody else in it.
Mhm.
you do get you get the rewards that you get in that mode, and it's again, mode is being used very loosely here. Is anything that you would normally get in that level, plus a little bit more if you answer the call for help. Right?
Yeah. Yep. They do tell you get a little boost if you do the call for help thing. Which is what I've
But
done.
otherwise, you're earning all the same weapons that you normally would, all the same materials, all the same parts. So I hope that answers your question, Shrimp Biscuit. You had to listen to the show to get the answer. So
Listen, we needed the questions.
We need listens.
Got to pad out the
listening.
questions.
You ask us the question. It's going on this show. Then you gotta listen to the answer, like it or not.
our next question comes from Andrew. Will Nintendo ever make Joy-Cons with a real D-pad?
No.
No,
No.
that ship has sailed.
No, I will say I'm a little surprised that we haven't had more Joy-Con alternatives already. Like we have some. I have my MOBA pads, but like, where is Hori with their split pad pros and like where all
Not
the
enough.
shit? Like I felt like we would have a lot more of that, and we just don't. Especially like the Hori PowerA PDP side. Like I don't know if Nintendo has like a moratorium or a license or something keeping them at bay, but like Hori made so many split pad pros. I saw like those pro compact Pokemon ones from Switch 1. They were on sale this morning. I saw a Wario post about. They just never, we've yet to have them. Remember like PowerWay released remember on Switch 1 they released the one left Joy-Con with a D-pad. It was like a Zelda theme. So like if you bought it, you just had this unmatching Joy-Con forever. They never give you a right to make it match or anything.
So dumb.
I thought we would have things like that, and we just haven't. And it is a little weird. I thought we'd have more accessories. We also I keep kind of looking around. I've yet to really find a Joy-Con, a grip for the Joy-Con, like a Pro Controller grip that I like. Like PowerA made the Comfort Grip and the Comfort Grip charging grip for the Switch 1, and it was meant to be like bigger to fit in the hands, look more like a Pro Controller. Everyone's Switch 2 grips, they all kind of look like the Nintendo one, right? Like no one's really making their own yet. Like, I don't know what's with the accessories. It just, I don't think we're really getting a bunch of them like we did on Switch 1.
Do you think that's a hardware parts issue right now?
Maybe. It could be the Joy-Con 2. Like, but even on the grips, like, they don't need the Joy-Con. I was going to say maybe it's the magnetic attachments. But I mean, I don't know. Like, some people have done it. I just feel like there's not a variety of different designs. Like, they're all kind of following the same design. And it's like, I want them to do something different. It's like you either get that flat, like, V, which just isn't very comfortable, or you get that, that puppy dog grip thing, which I think is too small. I'd like something in between.
Thank you. I have this issue with my Joy-Con, and I'm not sure if it's because of the little not a case, the little, what did I put over the Joy-Cons? It's like the silicone
little
shell thing.
Mhm.
Where when I'm playing in handheld mode, kind of often it like thinks that it disconnected and reconnected,
That's
and
the
I
shell.
have to. It is.
So I remember this when it first came out, with certain grips, like certain grips that you would put the Switch in. If like it's millimeters, if there's like a millimeter of separation, it can detach the magnet.
That's
Like,
crazy
I'm not
because
sure if
I
you
really
remember-
like it.
Like the first iteration of the Kill Switch had to be refunded and returned because people's Joy-Cons would just come off. Because it doesn't.
But like
take
it's
much.
not. It doesn't feel like it's coming. Like it's attached.
Right, but it'll disconnect. Yep.
Mhm. I remember that.
It's the
This
shell.
is horrible
Horrible.
because it's so cute, and I really like how it looks.
Yeah. I just don't think we don't have the amount of Switch 2 accessories from third parties. I don't know why Nintendo has just abandoned a D-pad either. That is kind of shitty. Especially considering that they give you a Pro Controller with one.
I know, right? That is
They
kind of
should
weird.
Come out with a Pro Joy-Con. Like, but I guess they're relying on others to do it.
Yeah.
But
But nobody else is doing it.
I do. I mean, all I can say is I love my MOBA pads. They are everything. My favorite purchase I've made about my Switch 2. I would recommend them to anyone. But I would like options. I would like other options, especially the Split Pad Pros. The thing about the Split Pad Pros is because they weren't like wireless, they didn't, Bluetooth and all that. They were cheap. They were analog. You could only play like when they were docked. So it's like it was cheap. I'd like to have those.
Yeah.
And Pokemon designs.
I'm sure they'll do Pokemon designs for Winds and Waves.
We'll see.
You don't think?
It's just they haven't done any. We don't even have a Split Pad Pro. We don't have a generic one right now.
You're right.
So I don't know. I'm not sure if they just didn't sell enough. They're not interested. I don't know. I figured we'd have more stuff by now.
Yes.
Yeah, we all know Josh's doing the ramen.
Yes.
Did he hear the news about Sunshine? He's got to be over the moon.
Yeah.
He saw the trailer, like, oh shit, Sunshine.
Yeah, that's basically how it went. Our next question is from Ed. Out of all company acquisitions, do you think Nintendo made the best purchase of Monolith Soft? Do you think Nintendo has their eye on another studio, and who could it be? Yeah, that was a great get.
Yeah, it's hard to even try and put someone else up there with Monolith.
Yeah.
They've been so important to Nintendo. They've worked on
Breath of the Wild,
like all the Zelda games, Animal Crossing, Splatoon. They do extra work on. Like they are kind of Nintendo's Insomniac. They're kind of just doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Monolith.
I do think that is maybe the only thing rivaling that, and I don't even think it is. I was gonna say like Microsoft getting Bethesda, but like Monolith Soft is better.
Yeah. Definitely cheaper. I mean, like on the Nintendo side, they actually have snapped up several teams of late. They've been acquiring people. It's just not at the scale or at the prestige that catches people's attention.
Correct.
But you remember they picked up Shiver. Do you guys remember that? Shiver Entertainment?
No.
Those were the folks that were porting Harry Potter and WWE 2K. They were the ones that did those games.
Yes.
So they picked up a port studio to help people with ports, which I thought was real interesting. I'm eager to see the fruits of that labor. Was it Next Level Games? Right? Mario Strikers and Luigi's Mansion. They got all of those guys. And then just recently they bought Bandai Namco Singapore, which did... what did they do? They did Smash Brothers. They did Kirby Air Raiders was the game I was looking for. But they also did like Pokken Tournament and like Ace Combat and shit. So like they've been investing in developers. They've been bringing in people. It's just like they shop. I feel like Nintendo super conservative. Like again, post Iwata, they buy cheap and small and early.
Yes.
They buy early. So like, they're not out here spending $70 billion on studios. No, they're getting folks for like $8 million.
If that.
They buy cheap. I think Next Level cost them a pretty penny because Next Level decided to sell right after Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yeah, but that's an important one for them. Like they're probably deep in Luigi's Mansion 4.
Well, it's because they have a bunch of second-party studios that they don't own, but also don't do anything else, like Intelligent Systems. Right? Nintendo doesn't own Intelligent Systems. That feels like I still don't quite understand what that relationship is. It feels like a Game Freak type thing. But Intelligent Systems basically just makes Nintendo games. And Next Level did that for a long time. Like they were basically just doing that too. But when they wanted to sell, it was basically like, do you want to lose the studio or you want to keep it? So Nintendo decided to keep it.
When are they buying Rare?
I don't want them to buy Rare.
I want them to buy it for the properties.
You just want buy the properties then, buy the IP back.
Yeah.
But then you need somebody to make it.
Yeah.
I get it. I do get it. There's a lot of people trying to put that Infinity Stone back in the gauntlet.
Yeah, Rebecca wants that WCW library.
Yeah, definitely.
I can live without Banjo.
It's not just Banjo.
I can live without Conker.
I want Viva Pinata, bitches.
I appreciate
See,
that.
I feel like that's a very Xbox game. But I mean,
No.
I know Xbox isn't going to make it. But when I think of Viva Pinata, I think Xbox.
Not
No.
Perfect Dark. She like Viva Pinata. Fuck all that other shit.
Right. Like the same thing. I was like, yeah, like Perfect Dark. I would be excited if Nintendo was like, we've acquired the rights. to
Well, that
Perfect Dark. I'd be like,
too.
Let's
It would be
fucking
everything.
go.
That's not what
That's
you
why I said
added,
rare.
though. You were like,
If Nintendo was like, we've acquired the rights to Viva Pinata, I'd be like, all right.
Hell yeah!
All right. I guess that's okay.
she like Viva Pinata. Let's
The
go.
thing with Rare, I mean, it's not that it matters, but Rare is just not Rare anymore.
Yeah.
You know, like the Rare of today has nothing to do with Banjo. The Rare of today is Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want that. Like, y'all can keep that.
Okay, but hear me out. Hear me out.
We will. And we have.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Now we're talking.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, but Nintendo owns that IP. They can push that out whenever they want. Yeah, they own Diddy Kong Racing.
Are you sure? Because there's
Absolutely.
characters in there that they don't own.
They may have to do a they own that game. They put it out on DS.
Yeah, true. You're right.
I have answers for who I would like them to buy, but I will tell you this now. I recognize that they'll never buy them. So I don't know if it matters. Like when I think of likely targets, Nintendo should buy Mercury Steam.
That's a good one.
I'm surprised that they haven't already.
Again, I think Nintendo doesn't buy people unless they have to sometimes. Like it feels like they just like if they're happy to work with you and keep you contracted, they're like, we don't need to buy.
Wait, guys, I totally forgot we're getting a Metroid game.
Mm-hmm.
I keep forgetting that. Oh, I'm so excited.
The leaks.
The
But yeah.
leaks.
Mercury Steam, they've done a great job, and I feel like that could be a Metroid house. You could just like let them foster the franchise. And I don't know. I don't know how people feel about that.
I would like it.
That's a good one.
Like, do you want that to stay at Retro forever? I kind of don't.
Nah.
Like, clearly Mercury seems kind of better at this point. Like, they're doing a much better job with it than Retro is. I don't know what Retro's up to, but like, you could put Retro back on Donkey Kong. like Donkey Kong was better than.
Well, are you sure? Because now the Super Mario Odyssey team did a much better Donkey Kong game.
That's a
than,
good point. Yeah, good point, Rebecca. Yeah, it's a good point.
What are you bringing to the table here, Retro?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Way Forward would make sense in Nintendo. Yacht Club would make sense at Nintendo. Level 5, I think, often gets brought up. People want them to buy Platinum. I feel like Platinum's a risky bet. I wouldn't touch Platinum right now.
No.
So there are folks out there that I think are Nintendo adjacent that like Nintendo fans want to hear. The one that my answer for this has been the same for like a decade. And I know they won't. And actually at this point, I think they're too late. I've wanted them to buy New Star Games since I found out who New Star Games was. And those are the people that make New Star Grand Prix. They also made Retro Bowl. I thought this could be a place where Nintendo could make in-house sports games for the Switch, like handheld stuff, and make a killing. And I'm proven right somewhat, because for those of you that don't follow mobile gaming, this studio is now, they're not owned, but they're in deep with Apple, and they make all the Apple Arcade games. Apple got them the NFL license, and they're doing NFL Retro Bowl and shit on phones, and it's blowing up. And that could have just been Switch. Like, instead of Madden, Nintendo could have just had NFL Retro Bowl on Switches, and it would have been gangbusters. But Apple beat them to the punch. But if I could have bought somebody, I would have bought them. And they would have been super cheap. You know, nobody even knows who they are.
Yeah.
Do you guys have big studios that you want them to buy? Like, you don't care what it costs, or you just want them to buy them? Like, I know a lot of people want them to buy, like,
Double
Bandai
Fine.
or Sega. You just want them to buy
I
Double
wouldn't.
Fine.
I wouldn't
Double
want
Fine
them to
would be-
do that. Oh, Double Fine. Oh,
I think Double Fine would be a good one.
I think Double Fine would be the one that, in terms of the bigger studios.
They're indie. They make small things,
Yeah.
but sometimes they could blow up. I'd be totally fine with it. I wouldn't be like excited for it, but like I'm not a big Double Fine fan, but like I think it fits.
I feel like it's a good fit. Yeah.
It's a fits. Nintendo's very conservative with like the amount of employees they hold. Right. So like big, like 100-man teams and stuff. I don't think they would buy those outfits.
Yeah. Most of them they wouldn't buy.
because that's like a
I can't think of
commitment.
anything.
Notice you don't hear a lot of like Nintendo laid off a bunch of people because they're very conservative with how many people they hire, and
Mhm.
they do a shit ton of contract work. So at the end of the contract, they're done.
Yeah, there's no
Like,
laying off.
Yeah,
Contract's over.
they're big on contract work. So if you're thinking of them buying like Capcom, like I don't think it's in the cards.
Now
I
we
can't
got
think of
that
anything
game.
else.
I think Mercury Steam is like. I mean, but again, they already kind of have them in like Grezzo territory where like they're basically there. They just it's not outright, like they don't own Grezzo, but that's all Grezzo's doing is Nintendo work. So like they kind of do. I feel like that's a sweet spot. Nintendo kind of wants to be there the whole time. Like we'll just give you money and you just make games just for us.
I keep thinking that they own Grezzo.
And I think with them and Intelligent Systems and I don't know enough. I don't know everything about every studio. I feel like they've got to have like a Game Freak type relationship with a lot of these folks, where they don't own them, but they've got a stake. They've got like a controlling interest, because otherwise, why are these studios just doing just Nintendo work? Because they have like, it's like 10 second party studios. They have a bunch of studios that just do Nintendo shit, and that's like all they've ever done. HAL, Intelligence, like that's all they do. And it's like, but they're not outright owned by Nintendo. They're not subsidiaries. They're second party devs. I feel like that's what Nintendo wants to do.
Good conversation there. I feel like that's a good question.
Yeah, I like the question. It's a good question.
Yeah.
Ed, who do you want them to
Over
buy?
there.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Did anybody in
Well-
the chat have a good one?
Well, it sounds like he thought Monolith was the best one, based on the wording of the question.
They kind of work on everything.
Mhm.
It seems like every game that comes out from internal first party is also helped development by Monolith Soft. many
And that's
fucking
usually a
people at
steal of
Monolith
quality at this point.
It really is. When you hear Monolith Soft, you know it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah. Bland Explosion writes in, question for the pod. Screen protectors. Are you into them? I just installed my tempered glass and flash
Screen
protector for my
protectors, into
Switch
'em?
2.
What do you think, guys?
And I feel like the screen is crisper, but it could just be a placebo effect. That's
No,
the
that's-
first
that's
thing I
real.
do when I buy something is I put the tempered glass screen protector on it. I do it on my iPhone. I do it on my Switch. I do it on my Steam Deck. Yeah, that thing's getting a tempered glass screen protector because guess what? I drop shit all the time. And it never breaks because it has a tempered glass screen protector.
I do recall, I haven't heard about it so much on Switch 2, but I do recall on Switch 1 putting a certain kind of screen protector like made the screen appear better.
Okay.
I don't know about that, but I know that they have made it so easy to put on with no bubbles now. It has come a long way. So don't be afraid that you're like going to get a bubble or something. Like, do it. It's worth it. You will be
Except for
glad
my
and you will
Switch
regret it
2.
if you don't.
I went through about 8 screen protectors before I got one on my Switch 2 without a bubble.
Oh, I do remember that.
I feel like my Switch 2 is like slightly warped. Like it's like slightly, I kid you not. I put one on.
Yeah, that's not
one
normal.
after the other, and it's the bottom left corner won't sit
That is
flat.
not normal.
It just won't stay there. So it gets a
Maybe
little
it's
bit-
you. Ever think of
maybe it's
that?
a little bit bent.
Maybe.
I mean, I would admit if it were me, but considering the fact that these screen protectors come with like a shell and a case, and all you got to do is drop it in, and like it's doing all the work. It's not me. I'm not doing anything to it. It just won't sit. So I don't think so actually. I did eventually get one on there, but I went through several of them before it happened. On
I think it's you.
on my tablets and my Steam Decks and stuff, I like the anti-glare screen protectors. Those are my favorite.
I put them on everything except my Switch.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Switch 2 does
See, I
come
feel
with
like the anti-glare ones do change how the screen looks.
they do.
Yeah.
But the Switch 2 screen isn't, I don't see glare too much, so I don't have one of those on it. But remember, the Switch 2 does have the protective film on it. Like out of the box, it has
True.
the protective film on the screen.
Yes, it does.
Well, I still recommend one, Garrett Bland.
I rarely take my Switch out the dock.
That's
when I
fair.
Out of town, and then I lose it in a car.
Do you remember in the early days of the Switch One when people
You
are
learned a
like,
valuable lesson, didn't you,
Yes.
Delvin?
Yes, just leave that bitch right where it's at, right in that dock. Never leaving that dock again.
do you remember in the early days of the Switch One when people are like, you need a screen protector because if you dock your Switch, it scratches the
Yeah.
screen?
Oh, we had dock protectors, dock sleeves.
I remember.
Mm-hmm.
That was a crazy time.
And they were true. I saw. a
It
lot of
was not
people-
scratching it. That was
Oh,
like
it was.
You were like manhandling your Switch.
No, it was. I saw. Well, here's the thing. It's like little micro. It's like little micro scratches.
Nothing
But when
major.
you're playing in handheld, like I would fixate on stuff like that.
I think you had a problem if you were scratching your
Well,
Switch screen.
I think you're being judgmental to the Switch One dock
Yeah,
situation.
you're
I think
being
people were
judgmental.
trying to
You're
sell
not a
dock
phone.
socks. They were trying to
was-
sell dock socks.
Well, they sold some to me. like I had
It
a couple.
worked.
Mm.
Yeah. You remember kids are doing this.
Don't
Dumb
have
kids.
kids.
That's true. You've got Josh though.
I definitely drop mine more often than he does.
I've never dropped a Switch.
Sleepy Gamer asks, who are your top badges, Nintendo characters / what is this question? You got to read
I
this. 'cause I don't
asked
get
what
it.
badges were, and I don't think I got a. I don't know what that means.
Badges. I don't need no stinking
This is
badges.
Currently-
replaying Metroid Dread, and Samus is just top
Top?
tier.
Badges?
Top. I'm gonna say top Nintendo character moments. I don't know.
Top badges.
Like this one definitely puzzled me.
I don't know what that means.
And characters / moments is two different things. Like
Yeah.
if we're talking moments, I think like going to the top of Mount Silver and seeing red and him saying ... and then coming out with a level 85 Pikachu.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
But I wouldn't say red is the top badge Nintendo character.
I don't know.
Sleepy Gamer. If you
Ooh,
hear,
somebody thinks that it might be badass,
Okay.
and it was just autocorrected to badges.
Most badass Nintendo character moments. That's a
That
good
makes
one.
sense. Wow, that's
Okay.
smart.
auto-complete mistake.
Because Samus is badass.
She's also a badges.
Badges.
Badgers.
Badgers. Top Badger characters. Wait, Bradley the Badger is supposed to come out this year.
Badger from Breaking Bad. Great character.
Goodness.
I don't think he's in a video game or anything.
Goodness.
Maybe he is in a video game.
Badass is Zelda from Wind Waker when she helps in the final battle.
Yeah.
Tis good.
When she's a fucking dragon. Fuck.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that last Ganon fight comes immediately to mind. Tears of the
Mhm.
Kingdom.
Yeah.
I can't wait to replay that game. It's going to be next year. I'm going to switch to Tears of the Kingdom again. It's going to be glorious.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Get back on my damn delivery system, Rebecca. Fucking Zelda notes again. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be
That
great.
was like a small business for you.
It was so much fun. I need more time before Tears of the Kingdom, but
He
it's
was
gonna
a
be
small
it's gonna
business
be fun.
owner. I respect it.
Samus is the answer for that. Any other badass moments?
I feel like I should have more, but like it is hard to think of it like in this way for me. Nothing's really coming to mind.
I don't know.
I do love. I think that it's in our intro, but like you brought up Wind Waker, like when fucking little Toon Link just like gets that, that scrunched mad face and just fucking hauls off again. He's like, "Nah, fuck that," like hell yeah, get his ass.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. In A Link to the Past, when you are transported to the Dark World and you suddenly have a whole other world in the game that you didn't know about 10 minutes ago, badass.
Mm-hmm.
Badass.
It's funny. I don't really think of like it really is Zelda and Metroid. Like I'm trying to think of like a Mario or a
There are
Donkey
badass
Kong
moments in
moment.
Mario.
Yeah,
They're all the same game.
like even like Star Fox. You know, it's not really Nintendo's thing. Not their motif a whole lot. I feel like maybe chat. You guys feel differently. Bayonetta. I mean, that's not really Nintendo.
Yeah.
Did you watch SummerSlam?
No.
I didn't watch it either. There you go, Jordan.
Did anyone watch the women's professional baseball game yesterday, the very first one? And my
What?
team,
I
the
didn't even know
Los
that was a thing.
Angeles
I didn't know it was a thing.
Queens.
Is it
So
softball or
we
we
baseball?
talked about this. We talked about this. We literally talked about this.
We did? Well, I
Did
guess
we
we're
not?
missing a woman.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Anyway, they're starting a women's professional baseball league for the
I
first
do
time in like
remember you
100
mentioning that.
years.
I do remember.
And
It's like
there's
4 teams.
14. Thank you. We did
I
talk
remember
about
this.
it. Yes. And my team is the Los Angeles Queens because there's no Philly team, but they have the player Monet Davis, who is from Philly, and she pitched in the Little League World Series and had a shutout. And they were losing for most of the game last night, and there was a rain delay, and they came back and they won against New York. Fuck New York. Go women. Watch women's
women.
sports.
All right. That's dope.
Thank you. It is dope, actually.
I'm looking this stuff up now. Yeah, this like it was a pretty good game.
Yeah. And it's baseball, Donnie. It's not softball. So
I'd say I was just asking. Is normally like every time I see like women's baseball, it's usually softball. So they're
yeah, and this
they're
is the
doing
first
baseball.
baseball league in some
Yes.
time. And the woman who threw out the first pitch at the game was the 99-year-old pitcher who pitched in the last time that we
That
had
is
a
rad.
professional women's league.
All right, so I'm curious. Is the idea here that by doing baseball, that maybe there'd be more like attention as a TV product than softball? Like, why not a professional softball league?
There already is one, and softball is not the
Just
same as
doesn't get it.
baseball.
Yeah, it
It's a
doesn't get
different
it.
sport. I don't
Right.
like softball. I like baseball.
No, I think I'm probably with you. Like if I was to sit down and watch, I think it'd be more apt to just watch baseball than softball.
Yes.
I think it's a more entertaining TV product. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just wanted to clarify.
Anyway, Monet Davis scored the first run of the whole thing.
Go Philly.
Dope.
Yeah, I love her. She's amazing. I want to be like her when I grow up. She's
Baseball's been
25.
pretty hot. It's kind of coming around. You got the bananas, get the pitch count. MLB's been pretty hot.
And I think women's sports is just really hot right now.
It is.
It is.
Volleyball's on the rise, big time.
I really
WNBA's
wanted to
doing
get a
shit.
jersey, but they all sold out within the first hour for all 4 teams.
Wow.
Why not more teams than 4 though? If you're
I
trying
think
to
that's just what they're
jumpstart a
starting with.
league,
I know.
Yeah,
Four's
4
not a
is
good
not
number.
enough. 8 would be
Yeah,
like
8
the
works.
lowest. 8 would be something. 4
I'm
is not
hoping
enough.
Philly gets a team next. And it kind of sucks for people who are like in the middle of the country because there's
the
like no
soccer.
Chicago team. There's
Good
no like, I feel like it's Boston, New York, San Francisco, and Los Angeles.
Of course,
Yeah,
the
you need-
coastal
you need-
elites.
You need a Texas team.
That's some
You
bullshit.
need a Miami team. You need
Especially
some,
if you're trying to like
yeah.
jumpstart a league, go somewhere where people don't have teams.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like put a fucking team in like Des Moines. Like
Yeah.
get fans out to something because they don't have teams.
Correct.
Don't
Good
put it
point.
in fucking LA where there's 17 other teams to watch. Like what are
Exactly.
you doing?
That's a great point.
No, like if I
It
was
is a good point.
if I was like because that's why I'm curious somewhat in the sports business part of it, because I'm a sports fan. If I were doing something like this, I'd put some shit in Des Moines, Nashville. Like I would go places where they want to see sports, like live.
That's so true.
sports.
Also, can I say something? ESPN bought the rights to broadcast it, and they're making it very hard to watch. I was so excited to tune in and watch the very first game,
Oh,
but they locked it behind ESPN Select, which
Welcome to
is
wrestling-
a
what
tier
wrestling fans are
higher than regular ESPN. Because I don't have ESPN, so I was planning on going to my parents' house to watch it, and they don't have ESPN Select. They just have regular ESPN because
Mhm.
Select is a higher package that would cost like $35 to watch.
Yep.
mhm. This is what
And
wrestling fans are going through, Rebecca. The
it's
same
so
thing.
sad. It's so sad.
Here's the funny thing.
Like, how are they supposed to build fans by locking it? And like, it was on YouTube International. I forgot that I could use a VPN.
I cut the cord 25 years ago, and all I ever wanted, all during that time, was a sports skinny bundle. I wanted to subscribe to just the sports package, not a whole cable package and everything. And after all of these years, finally, they were like, we're going to let you do that. And the moment it arrived, I was like, I don't want this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've already weaned myself off of it. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'll just watch it on YouTube. I'll catch it on Twitter. I'll illegally download and stream it. Like, I've already found other means.
You
Like,
moved on.
I didn't even give it a try. I didn't even do a trial month. Like, I thought about it. I even followed the news while it was happening. And then when the time finally came, I was like, I'm not going to pay for this.
I feel like it's just hard to build fans when, you're locking so many out.
100%.
Yeah.
You're spot on.
Yep.
We used to have sports. I mean, I look back very nostalgic on so many things now as I enter my 40s. But like sports in the 90s, you want to hear like some old man shit, Rebecca? I was
Yes.
sharing with Delvin and Dev. Like, I literally watch like old Sports Center sometime.
Yeah.
Like, we've lost so much.
My
Like,
dad was
sports
talking
used
about
to be
Sports Center.
Great. It used to
Yeah.
be so good, and now it's just
Sports.
trash reality talk TV.
You have to figure out what of the many streaming services is my game going to be on.
Oh my
Amazon, Facebook.
The damn golf
like-
tournament changes literally midday, day to day. So it's like on Fox from like 8 to 12, and then it's on Peacock, and then it hops to CBS. It's like,
Yeah,
to
well,
watch
they didn't
one
even
golf
say-
tournament is insane.
They didn't even say that it was going to be on ESPN Select until like that morning or the night before or something. And so like they had been saying, "Oh, it's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on YouTube." I'm like, "Great." And then it wasn't on YouTube unless you were out of the USA.
So I wasn't going to talk about it, but Delvin mentioned his Steam machine. What I was doing yesterday, Delvin, was setting up PlayStation 2 and original Xbox games on my Steam machine.
Oh my God, wait, I was putting PS2 games on my Steam machine
And I
yesterday.
was playing NFL 2K5 and showing my wife the production and the overlays and Chris Berman halftime show. And they would
Yes.
actually record like a segment of your game. Like Chris Berman, like they would
Yes.
be like, and Tim Couch threw a pick on the 16th. Like it was actually real. I was like, we've lost so much. Madden
Yeah.
would never. Madden sucks compared to this.
Yes.
Like it's gotten
Agree.
so bad. Yeah. That's big dad energy for me. It's like I miss how sports used to be.
Yeah, I think people forget, like, a lot of people my age became sports fans because it was so accessible. Like,
Yeah,
you could turn
it was
on
everywhere.
the TV on like a Saturday or a Sunday, like regular TV, and basketball was just there. Like
It was
NASCAR
communal.
races.
because we would all watch it.
Yeah.
You didn't need a
Mhm.
different service or a different package or a different it was just available for everyone to watch.
Yes.
Everyone watched the finals, everyone watched the Super Bowl, everyone watched the big moments because it was freely
It
there.
was just free there. It was just
Yeah.
there. You didn't need cable. You just had regular TV. It was just there. You
Mhm.
can watch basketball games, NASCAR, football, bowling. Like it was a thing. And now you have to like have 1,000 different services to watch one game.
That's why I think I'm
It's
not
so
paying.
sad.
I'm not paying for SummerSlam. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Kyle says
Anyway.
NBA and NBC was great. Do you remember the
I loved
Fox
it.
robots? I'm so
I
nostalgic for the Fox robots.
I remember all
Like
this
the
stuff.
NHL and the NFL and the little lower thirds and shit. It was great.
I can watch SummerSlam on TV because I have a VPN. I can watch it on Netflix, but it's just it's a
Yeah.
process. I have
I'll
it
just
set up
catch
on
on.
my living room TV, so I have to sit in the living room. Like I don't feel like doing that right now.
I just catch it on YouTube. It's
Yeah.
better when they condense it anyway.
Yeah.
Just like, get rid of all the shit I don't want to see.
Our last question, if we're ready to move on, is from Captain Awesome. What would be the landscape of video games if Nintendo would not have made the Nintendo Switch? Would we have a Steam Deck, a PS Portal, rumors of portable PS6?
That's a really good question. A good
I have an
butterfly
answer.
effect.
It would be fucking terrible.
I don't think we would. I don't think we would have either the Steam Deck or the PS Portal.
I agree. Would
Yeah, it's hard to say we would. It's hard to disagree with that because you definitely those were inspired by the runaway success the Switch was having, for sure. Doesn't mean we wouldn't have gotten there. I feel like without the Switch. All right. Sorry, Delvin. Did you have more of an answer than?
Oh, I have a lot, but I'll let you
Keep
go
going.
first.
Keep going. Keep going. I've talked enough.
think let's put some. What would Nintendo be doing if they didn't make the Switch? That's the question to ask.
Mm-hmm. And I have
Yeah.
an answer for that.
Okay, so let's hear your answer for that because I have a counter for that.
If the Switch flopped as hard as the Wii U did, Nintendo would be a mobile gaming company.
Now, see, and that's the problem I have. So if the
But that's
Switch
not
didn't
that's
ever
not
come-
what Captain Awesome is asking though. They're asking if Nintendo did not make the Nintendo Switch,
Switch.
not if the Nintendo
no
Switch
Switch.
wasn't profitable.
Right.
we
But
may
I'm
get
kind
there.
of with Delvin. I'm also with Delvin. I'm going to this butterfly effect where
if
I understand what you're saying, Rebecca, but when I see the question, if the Nintendo Switch doesn't take off and Nintendo's coming off of back-to-back huge flops, Nintendo starts making games for mobile, which they were already dabbling with. So I think now we'd be looking at a future where we have mobile gaming-centric hardware. Like maybe the Switch becomes more of an iPad and maybe Apple has more gaming things.
yes,
I still think we find our ways towards mobile gaming, but I think it's centered on like iOS and Android and less on Switch and Steam Deck.
and I think the other two consoles like PlayStation and Xbox would do some of the bullshit they're doing now earlier.
And they're
Like-
not doing handhelds. They're not doing
Yeah.
portables.
They will just be like, hey, we're just going all digital
Because
right
I think
now.
they'll see it as that's mobile gaming. We're console. Like
Yes.
they would stay out of it. That's
Yes.
what I would think would have happened.
I think you're still Delvin nailed it. I think Donnie, you're answering a different question than what he was asking.
I think
Okay.
a lot of the stuff that we are seeing
your
now
answer?
happen would happen earlier. A lot
In
of
this scenario that he's asking, the Wii U failed so hard that Nintendo never even came back with
So
the Switch.
no Switch even
There's
happens.
no Switch. Not that the Switch didn't not
Okay.
succeed.
Gotcha.
It's just that the Wii U was
But-
their last console.
So
what
what are-
happens right after that?
So what are they doing if they
I think-
abandon?
I think they're going to lean into like the toys and toys to tech technology stuff like the Amiibos and the Skylanders and all of the, more of
but on
Nintendo
what?
as toy. I don't, maybe
Mobile.
they don't
Mobile.
even go, console route.
Right,
video
mobile.
game
That's what they were doing.
Yeah, maybe
then.
mobile
Like, what
or
they
like-
were doing then
it'd have been
was
mobile, probably.
mobile gaming. They'd be
Mobile
doing mobile
or-
gaming. Yeah.
Even worse, third party.
Or third party.
No. Well, I think mobile would be like them being third party. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or they have less of a focus on video games at that point and do more of just like
I think with
other types
the-
of entertainment.
I think with the success of like Fire Emblem Heroes, Pokemon Go, like I think they would lean
Yeah.
into that. Like I could see NSO being, they could be doing their own app service, their own service of games on mobile. I think they would have went that, and maybe they do more mini consoles, maybe
think-
more nostalgia plays.
They'd become Sega. What Sega is now.
I think they would have done, and I think here's the difference. I know it's not what we want, and I'm not saying that, but I think if Nintendo was to if they were ever put into the position where they felt like they had to survive, which is what I'm assuming this is, Nintendo would have crushed mobile in a way that Sega would never.
Yes, I
If
agree.
Nintendo was
They
all
might have been
in
really
on mobile,
successful with
it
it.
could have
Yeah.
been massive. Actually,
Yes.
it could have been huge. If they were putting Breath of the Wild on iPads, like holy shit. Like,
But-
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if they would have got the Breath of the Wild though. That's
Who
that's
knows?
The scary thing.
Who knows?
That's the
Well,
thing.
It
remember,
might have been canceled.
Breath of the Wild was already in the works.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
So
What if they had released Breath of the Wild only as a Wii U game? Could the Wii U have had a resurgence if
no, that thing was long dead.
It'd have been.
They would have
dead.
never done that.
then we would
Like,
live
they
in a
would have
universe
never done that.
we would live in a universe where Breath of the Wild is like a hidden gem that most people never played and like we'd be talking about how great that Zelda game was that nobody bought
Yeah, I don't
and
think that would
the
have
masses
ever happened.
don't know about it.
But I could
Um,
have seen them like doing their own game service that is like on PC, on phones, on tablets. Like it's ubiquitous. They don't sell hardware, but they're like in the homes of
Mhm.
hundreds of millions of players.
They probably do something weird, like we have a deal with Apple.
That's exactly what I'm
Yeah.
kind of alluding
So
to.
they would have a deal with exclusive deal.
Maybe
with
it's like
Apple,
brought into Apple Arcade, Nintendo and
Yeah.
Apple. They work on a partnership.
Apple TV.
And then you'd get games
Yeah.
like Super Mario Run for the rest of your life.
I think they would more likely do that than ever touch
You know-
or putting our games on a PlayStation.
You know what?
Yarden
Apple
wants to
TV
know, would you still
of the
be a
Wild.
Nintendo fan if they went full mobile? Yarden, I
Absolutely.
would be a fan of Nintendo anywhere where they put a Zelda game.
Yeah, and that's the difference. Like we do have Mario Run, but I don't think them like if they had to pivot their business, I don't think they would have just made mobile games. What they would have done is they would have brought real games to mobile.
Interesting.
They would have put a whole store, and they probably would have started with the old shit. They started porting instead of you having ROMs, they would have charged you for them.
Yeah.
They would have had $4.99, $9.99 games, because Nintendo still values software, so they'd have made people buy them.
They probably would help Apple a lot. It'd have
Think
been an
about
Apple
what
box.
an Apple TV would have been. They would have
With
been an
Nintendo.
Apple TV with a Nintendo controller in the box.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking.
And in a
No.
lot of ways, technologically, Nintendo did go mobile with the Switch. Like they're right there. What they're doing is they're still doing their own thing. If they never got to the Switch, the Wii U they would have just partnered with someone else to give them the install base. Then they would have sold hundreds of millions of games to that install base.
It would have been a very weird future for them.
And I don't think it would have been, because their software is so good, it wouldn't have been bad.
It would have been bad, but it
It
would
wouldn't
have been
have
bad
been
for gaming. It would have
I
been bad
think-
for the console gaming.
Oh,
If anything,
oh, yeah.
it could have very likely diminished the need of consoles. Think of it, really think about this. There's a new Fire Emblem game. There's a brand new Mario. What was the first 2D Mario out on Switch? It was Mario Brothers U. All right, so let's take the Wii U games. Mario Kart 8, Mario Brothers U. Let's omit Breath of the Wild just for purposes, because that. And let's say Splatoon 2. Those games show up on Apple TVs with a Nintendo controller. Do you think that would have been bad for gaming? I don't. I could see hundreds of millions of people going, I don't need a PlayStation. Like they would have just bought that.
I remember a time where I was made fun of for liking Nintendo consoles instead of the other consoles.
Correct.
Because of how different and weird and kiddish and like not real gamers it was. And I think that if I had been like, I'm playing my new Zelda game on Nintendo's Apple Arcade, whatever, I think I would have been bullied and made fun of, and people would be like, ooh, you're a girl gamer, you're not a real gamer.
That's a
You're playing
good
mobile
point.
games.
I think you're
Nintendo, ew.
That was the Wii U stigma, and them
let-
going to mobile. I think that stigma would have continued.
Let me ask the question: what time period was that? Was going on? Because there was a time period where mobile gaming was kind of hitting this like nexus. It's kind of weird nexus where they were making games that were
Yeah.
kind of serious for mobile gaming. So I wonder if it's around that time period, it could
It's
have been
like
a kind of
post 2016.
Yeah. I was going to say around the same time.
when they're like, hey, we're making like
2012 to 2016 felt like a pretty dark time for Nintendo.
yeah, like here's Resident Evil for the mobile gaming, and it's almost as good as you'd have on a console. And what was a couple of things that came out like that? What was that?
I could literally see a Nintendo app that you click into, and it's just a fucking giant store of games you can buy and play from.
Yes.
Yeah.
Splatoon would do very good in that atmosphere.
But I think there still would have been like a stigma from like,
it definitely would have
Microsoft and
From
Sony
real
players, like from
gamers.
real game. Yes,
of course.
I think we would have been like, oh,
I agree with you.
Whereas Switch kind of solidified it as like, okay, like they're in the big leagues.
The
You
Like
are
Switch is the
they're-
correct
perfect
in that
hybrid.
regard. I'm thinking more like what could have been different is like maybe I don't know, this might be a stretch. Like with the race for like the Fortnites of the world, could they have been different if Nintendo was that available?
I think so.
Like,
I think
The point that I'm really trying to make is by omitting the need for a $300 or $500 system to get to the software, I think it could have reached a lot more people. I think a lot of people would have tuned in for a Mario game on their iPad.
Yes,
Yeah.
but we still would have been bullied for
Yes.
playing it.
Yeah, it could have still been considered a kid's thing.
I think there's
But
a chance-
also, with that kind of hardware, with that reach, think about what Nintendo could have done in like a crazy Nintendo way.
Yeah.
What could a Nintendo Land look like on iPhones and like iPads?
We
and
probably
shit like-
would have gotten another Nintendo Land had it gone in that
in that
direction.
time.
Yeah.
They would have done something to been like, this is why this is awesome.
Yeah.
You know they would have. They would have done some playful thing to be like, let's show you why we can do this that you can't do on a console. Because it's just how they think.
I think Splatoon would have did very well like that.
And they would have made, this is the part that would excite me. They would have made Nintendo gaming, like, and suddenly gaming hardware in the mobile space would be Nintendo. So you'd buy your phone or your tablet or whatever, but the controllers, the grips, the accessories you buy, that'd all be Nintendo plastic shit.
Yes.
And that would be sick.
And like I said before, I think they would have leaned more into like the toys to life kind of thing,
NFC
and like they
stuff.
would sell us a lot more plastic and
Probably
toys
how they would
and
have
like
sold games.
yeah, like
Buy
you were
this
saying,
Amiibo,
like
you
you
got
were
a
saying,
game. Street Pass is a great call. They could add Street Pass. They could add their own, smart chat app. But I'm thinking of like clip-on controllers, like NES controller.
I think they would have
Nintendo 64
overcomplicated everything.
controller.
Everything
Yeah.
would be very overcomplicated.
Yes. I don't like
I'm
this
glad
one.
it didn't happen because I like this. I think it's a great space, but I just don't know. I don't want to admit what cool shit could have been had they decided to do it.
And I don't think it would have been as doom and gloom. Like Nintendo has always had a lot of money in their back pockets.
I
Like
agree
I think
with
a
you
lot
there.
of people would be like, "Oh, if they never made the Switch, they would have gone out of business."
No.
No.
And then
There's no path to Nintendo going out of business.
NSO could have just been a mobile thing, and it would have been huge. Everyone would subscribe to that. And let's not forget, they still make incredible games. If they would have put Mario Kart 8 out on mobile, fucking Mario Kart 8 would have exploded. Like in a way that it like even maybe more than it did. Like they still would have used their games, the games that people still care about. You would have had Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess, just like we saw those get ported to the NVIDIA Shield, right? And they were out there in China and stuff. Like we would have seen more of that.
Buffalo Fleece says there's no reason to say that this isn't an inevitable outcome considering how expensive hardware is already. Like this could maybe also someday still happen.
It could. If hardware
it
goes
could.
away, this is the path forward.
Yeah.
Because unlike Nintendo, unlike everyone else, has games that can support them without hardware.
Yeah.
They don't have to sell hardware. They don't have to.
Right.
They could literally stop tomorrow, say we're putting Animal Crossing on iPads, sell 100 million copies of Animal Crossing
Yeah.
because there's 2 billion devices in the world. Like it's right there any moment they want to take it. So they don't have to do this. Their next console, I think, is to be another Switch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they'll keep making a Switch until the next Switch doesn't do well, and then they'll pivot to something innovative.
I'm hoping it's a Switch with 2 screens. Switch DS.
I don't think that's happening, Tim.
No? I want
I
We talked about
think
this.
it could. Yeah.
I want a
I
clamshell
don't
Switch.
think that's happening.
I want 2
But
screens.
it would be cool if they did something like that.
I think we're a generation away.
I think it's a next step.
Here's the other reason. PlayStation is going to make a handheld.
Yes.
And I know Nintendo fans don't care. That's real competition for Nintendo. Real competition. And dual screens would be a way to differentiate themselves from that. And Nintendo is at their best when they are different. When they are doing something nobody else is doing.
And then all of a sudden, the next Steam Deck and PlayStation
and
will
they
have dual
have-
screens.
And they have a library of remasters to just fucking churn out.
Play-
Like they'll just do Switch 3. It's got two screens, and here's Link Between Worlds and Fire Emblem Awakening. Like they've got a treasure trove of remasters to push, and we'll buy every fucking one of them all over again. Yeah, I don't think it's that far fetched at all.
I mean, neither. I think it makes sense.
Buffalo Trace is an Apple TV device with a control. I literally could see Apple. Imagine Apple at the keynote walking out with Miyamoto. They've got the Mario, the little Pikmin. There's a movie, and they're like, "And here's the Switch Pro controller for your."
You would have a
Apple TV."
Pikmin carrying out an iPhone.
Oh, fuck yeah! Like it's real easy to see. Yeah, and I don't think it's as bad as people. Now, if you were around the Wii U time when this was being talked about, it was talked about like it was a bad thing.
Wait, I just had a vision. of the keynote. This just popped into my head. It's a Pikmin scene from Pikmin. It looks like it could be from Pikmin 4, and all the Pikmin go and they pluck an apple off a tree, and then an enemy bites into it and it creates the Apple logo.
You fucking nailed it. Yeah, like 100%. And I'm thinking of and there are things that we hate mobile gaming. We have a stigma for mobile gaming, but Nintendo wouldn't have done that. It's that's the difference. I don't think they would have just turned into mobile games. I think what they would have done is run real premium games to mobile. And I'm thinking of things like how great would touchscreen Fire Emblem be? Shit like
Fire
that.
Emblem has been its best at touchscreen.
Right, but on an iPad, a full big, imagine a big ass map
You
and
would
shit.
get a lot of people into Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I think things they would have found quirky ways to prove that mobile gaming can be real gaming. And I think given the software that they were making during this time, they still would have been successful.
I don't want any of that.
Really?
Not even in a little bit.
Hmm.
Look at this shit. The Nintendo Shack will be Nintendo Shack with D Life.
See, the mobile stigma still runs deep.
I don't want that.
This is how PlayStation fans would have treated us.
Yes.
I will go wherever Zelda is.
I will be there quietly.
And I think most people will show up for Mario.
I will be there quietly.
Pokemon? How have we not said Pokemon? Oh my fucking God. Pokemon Let's Go is just on every phone? Holy shit.
I don't want this.
We thought Pokemon Go was big. They would have just put Pokemon Gold out on iPad and everybody would have lost their fucking minds.
Yeah.
I'm yeah, here's the game.
Yes. I don't want this at all.
I can't say I want it, but like I said, if there is Zelda, Rebecca is there.
I will be there, but I won't be happy about it.
What is so bad about it? What is the hurdle?
None of that stuff sounds like something I want to do.
You don't want to play Pokemon Yellow?
Not on that. Not on that.
Why?
Tablet.
But I'm just interested. I'm just curious.
It never appeals to me. Even now, there's a lot of mobile games that, for example, Transformers. You know how much I love Transformers. There are a lot of pretty good mobile Transformer games that I will not touch. I don't like it. I just can't get into it.
Monkey's Paw, to Delvin's credit, I guess we do have to acknowledge that there is a chance that Nintendo goes mobile and then does start doing the microtransaction bullshit that we know mobile games to do. I would hope that they wouldn't do that, but I mean, I guess there is a chance that they would.
Yeah, there's like I said, there's a lot of
I think they
Transformers
would.
games on mobile.
Would.
I would hate for the gotcha shit to be in every fucking Nintendo game.
I think that would absolutely ramp up if it was on mobile because Apple would pressure them to.
See, I would hope that Nintendo would be like, no, our games are good, so we're just going to charge full price for them, and we'll make people buy them.
No.
Do you think people would pay $60 for Nintendo games?
No, absolutely not.
So then I guess you're right. Then they would have to. See, I still would. I would buy.
We would, but normal people wouldn't.
I think
That's
they
the
have
problem.
the games to make them. I think Nintendo has the games that would make them. That's the difference.
I think Apple would pressure them.
Yeah.
You're a good point. That's where something like Apple Arcade would make more sense for them, a subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But microtransactions.
Microtransactions, that would kill it. That would kill it for me. That would ruin it for me, Delvin.
You've already cooked.
Microtransactions?
You've
Yeah, I
already
think that's
cooked
coming.
3 times in Breath of the Wild this
my
past
God.
hour.
And
Want to
I think
upgrade
that's
your
right.
weapon?
Use
That'll be
gems to-
$2.99 in Splatoon Raiders. Thank you for oh my God.
And
Buy
that's the thing that kinda
packs of
gets me from
rupees
playing
for
those
99
games.
cents.
I see the commercial every time. Look at this awesome Transformer game. It's on mobile. Oh fuck, here we go.
Yeah, the monkey's paw moment is something because I was literally taking what they did for Switch and just add that to Apple.
No, they're
just-
gonna charge.
They take Mario Kart 8 and they just put it on. They put it on mobile, right? They take
Yep.
Breath of the Wild, put it on mobile.
Hyrule Laria brings up a good point, and this is a whole other conversation that we could spend an hour on. Is mobile games is the worst for game preservation?
100%.
Yes.
100% it is. Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, I'm not advocating for this. I just feel like oftentimes when we talk about this, we talk about it. Gamers talk about it in a way like there was no good that could come out of it.
Oh, that's
and I
plenty
think
of
that's
good.
being dismissive. I think they could have been very successful.
I can't wait to be trying this and hey, here's the new Pokemon game. You don't get Pikachu, but if you pay $20, you got a better chance of getting him.
Here's Pokeballs. Yeah, packs of Pokeballs.
Yeah.
10 Pokeballs for $9.99
Yeah.
or whatever. That would be miserable.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
that's the way it would
terrible-
You
be.
feature.
start off with a Magikarp.
I mean, that's how it is in Pokemon Go.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta buy shit.
And Pokemon Go was huge.
Mhm.
Well, it's because those were free.
But that's the way it would be. Like if
That's
you're
what they
saying
would do.
Nintendo would be the ones to do
I s-
$60 games, but they didn't. They have not done
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
feel like a game like Breath of the Wild would be like, yeah, we're gonna prove them to it that this year.
And I think you
Breath of the
would
Wild
get
would have
Bre-
been very different.
I think
it
you
wouldn't have
probably
been
would
Breath
get
of the
Breath of the Wild, but for every Breath of the Wild, you'd get like 10 free to play
Little
bullshit
spin-off bullshit games.
Yes. that you got to pay.
Pokemon and
Every-
Friends.
Yes,
I still can't believe they did that.
yes. For every amazing Nintendo game you'd get like
Poke
10 of
Cafe.
those bullshit games. Yes.
Yeah, you're right. You might be right, actually.
Mhm, mhm.
And I would hate that. That's a darker timeline.
Yeah, you think
And
the eShop has slop on it now. Wait till
You're
Apple
right.
gets a hold of it.
the preservation is
Speaking
real
of
because
eShop
like
slop,
10,000 mobile games disappear a year.
Yeah.
is anybody getting Jesus Simulator on the Nintendo Switch?
Jesus Simulator.
Oh,
Is
it's
that a-
finally on the Nintendo Switch?
It's coming out this week. Jesus Simulator.
I didn't
think
see-
that's
I
on
need to look
Steam.
this up.
Not I Am Jesus Christ. It's a different game.
I'm just gonna type in Jesus.
Which is
and
an
see what
amazing
happens.
game.
Did you see that? I took a screenshot of Titanic Simulator. Did you see this shit, Rebecca?
I saw that.
It looks really
Jesus
funny.
Simulator is $12.99. Holy shit! There's a crucifixion in the game.
I have
Look
to play
at Jesus walking on water. Hang on, we gotta. We can't end the show without bringing this up on the screen. Let's
This
look at
almost
Jesus
looks
Simulator.
worth $13.
Look at Jesus walking on water. What do you think about that?
This is pretty good water graphics. I can't lie.
I mean, his little black flag. Yeah.
It's $12.99 on Steam. You can get it
Same
now.
thing. Same thing on Switch too. It's
And
coming
it's-
out.
It's 52%. It's mixed.
I've seen worse cash grabs.
Yeah.
This actually looks like
Look
it would
at
be
this.
worth $13.
Look at this.
I think I'm gonna buy it.
Is this blasphemy? Should
If you,
be
I want you to
watching this
stream
game?
it. I want you to stream it. I want to watch you
Feel
play.
like-
it. I want to watch you play Jesus Sim.
I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of trouble if I start playing this game.
Can you be like? Can you use your powers like for evil? Can you change like? You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's Choices Matter game.
can I be like
Yeah.
Force Awakens Jesus? Can I
Yeah.
just start like yeeting Roman
Okay, hold on.
soldiers?
Hold on. Can I read the description and features?
Yes.
Sure.
Step into one of the most powerful stories ever told, the life of Jesus Christ. Jesus Simulator is a narrative-driven experience that brings the events of the gospel to life with care, authenticity, and respect. Inspired by biblical texts and historically grounded sources, the game invites players to follow Jesus' journey from his early years through his ministry, teachings, miracles, and ultimate sacrifice. Here are the features: immersive narrative experience presented in a visual novel style with interactive gameplay elements. Play from multiple perspectives, including Mary, Joseph, Jesus, and his disciples. Relive key gospel events and miracles created with respect and symbolic depth. Explore historically inspired locations reflecting the world of the New Testament. Thoughtful and respectful artistic direction designed to be accessible to all players. It offers more than entertainment. It is a reflective journey through one of history's most influential stories.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. We did have like Bible adventures and shit.
Yeah.
You know, anytime there's a pop culture, like Christians try to, infiltrate it. So it makes sense.
Keep an eye on
Well,
this one, guys.
And there's nothing wrong with religious games, you know. There's
Is there
lot
a
of-
Satanist simulator?
I don't think we should be
Probably.
playing that.
Like, can we get the opposite? Like,
Pivoting from Jesus Christ Simulator.
why are we
to-
pivoting? So, like, I need
Because
like,
we just got a really wholesome and heartfelt message.
Can I turn water into acid? I think give that to
I don't
everyone.
think we should do that. That's Cult of the Lamb, Donnie.
It is. It is.
I
It is
very
Cult of the
much
Lamb.
want to add
Yes.
Cult of the Lamb mechanics to this game.
Cult of the Lamb
I-
would have been a good mobile game. Just
I
saying.
imagine the mods for this game on
I
Steam
think
are
they put
crazy.
that out.
They might have.
I think that's out.
Can you read the heartfelt message from Halder?
Howder is in the chat. Here we go. Howder.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Hi, guys. I lost my daughter in May. Listening to episodes from the very beginning helped me through some very dark times. Thank you. Fuck me, man. I'm so sorry.
No, yeah, man.
Yeah, pivoting a little bit from Jesus Simulator.
We are glad that
That's
our
deep.
show can be there for
Absolutely.
you in these times and give you some hope, because that's a
Yeah,
hard
I'm
thing to go
sorry
through.
that you're going through that.
But yeah,
Listening
we're glad
from the
that we can
very
be there.
beginning, though,
Yeah.
how dear it gets better. Like, stick
Yes.
with us, buddy.
Wait till you get to
The show doesn't suck forever.
wait till you get to the Delvin years. You'll be great then.
Maybe skip ahead.
There are some great episodes in the older years. You know,
I'm proud of it, but I mean, I'm happy that we did it, but I'm not necessarily proud.
You
of
get
it.
the Bobby
Sometimes I listen to-
episodes. You get some Bobby
Sometimes I
episodes.
listen back to the. It's just like we've grown a lot. Obviously, we've matured, but like as podcasters, I think we've grown a lot
Have we
with this.
matured?
I think we're a lot better. I mean,
Have we
as
matured?
just as a pod, not as a maturity level, as a
people.
podcast.
Absolutely not. As a podcast, yes.
It's just
I'm
like,
glad that the show can be there for people.
100%.
That's I feel like what
Um,
it's all about.
Yeah, yeah. But I would say, because we've played, like, how many games have we played through the years? Right? We've just gained so much experience and had so many different stories and so many different news articles. Your opinions change and grow over time. I feel like we're a more aware show now than we were in the beginning. Definitely with my opinions.
And I think this show, I think the difference between this show back then and this show now is we're like genuinely ourselves now. We're like, yeah, we don't have to work. Like, we can talk about the news stuff, but it's more about the personalities on the show now than anything
We
else.
spend
It is
like
less
first
news
hour
focused.
of every show talking about like Taylor Swift or wrestling or women's sports or
Nice.
anything that's not Nintendo.
You
Yeah.
get more of genuinely us in this
Yeah.
show now than ever before. In all the shows, actually, now.
Yeah, I think in my older days, I had some fucking dumb, immature takes. But I've grown, and I'm hoping, I think, as I've grown, listeners have grown with me, and we've gotten better. And I've
And
learned.
now-
I've learned
and
from
now-
others. I've learned from Rebecca. I've learned from
If-
you.
If he has dumb amateur takes, we just call him out on the story video.
Yeah.
like, we don't like that take. That's a terrible take.
It's a stupid
Like,
thing to say.
Donnie, you're wrong, and I can't believe you said that. You really think Half-Life 3 is coming out this year?
Yeah, that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
He had
Where is it, Donnie?
He had me hook, line, and sinker. I was all excited for it. No Half-Life 3.
It's hard to in some ways I feel very young, like when I'm like early, because we've been doing this for so long. Like, I look back at our early episodes and I feel like a lifetime, like very young,
Yeah. It's kind of crazy to think that me and Rebecca haven't been here since the beginning. We're like
Yeah.
a whole different era.
We missed like the
PSVG.
first 100
It's,
episodes.
in some ways I want to say, and I'm just gonna say, it's like I feel like I grew up podcasting.
Yeah. Kind of.
It's like I really came of age, came into my own.
I was
through
here.
the time that I was spent podcasting.
I was here since
You
the beginning, but a friend
Raise
of
your
the show.
kids through it.
And it's like, you can hear it because I
Yeah.
bring my life to the podcast. You can hear it. Like, I talk about, advancing at work, and I talk about experience with the kids, like good and bad. And like I remember I was in tears when my boss left. I'd worked with my boss for 10 years. We'd flown across the
Yeah.
country, been to 5 Super Bowls together, and he just quit one day.
Yeah.
And I was like distraught. I was broken. So a lot of times when I think back about how I used to sound on the podcast, in today's chair, in hindsight, and hindsight's 2020, I look back at those like very immature. I'm like, if I only knew what I knew now then, but I guess such is life. Don't we all do that? Isn't that just life?
Once in a while, old YouTube videos of PSVG will come across my timeline.
Yeah, I like it.
And I'll look at it like, and I'll see Donnie's kids like, fuck, those kids are grown now. That's kind of like,
That's what I'm saying.
like, it's crazy to think of. Like, those kids are like adults. Like, those kids can vote. It's kind of crazy to think about.
And the world's just changed a lot since we
Yeah.
started doing that too.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't regret it at all. I just feel like I've grown up
Obama
a
was
lot.
still president when you started this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. That is a fact.
You were a listener when I started this podcast.
Yeah.
I think about folks like Kyle and Kaiju and shit. Like, holy crap, you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's when I think back about our old stuff. That's basically what I That's what I remember. It's like, man, that's
Last
been a
time we had
long
a good
time.
president.
Thank you for writing that comment, Helder.
Dude, shout
Yeah.
out to you, man.
Helpful.
Hearts
Prayers
go
out to you, man.
Yeah.
that's tough.
Yeah.
I think that's a good note to end on instead of Jesus Christ Simulator.
Yeah. I'm gonna play the game.
Yeah. John
Do it.
32 says he needs, I guess, Half-Life 3 to come out to sync Rebecca's Fantasy Critic.
It would. I'm in first place right now.
I'm going to kill Judas immediately.
Just shoot him.
Like as soon as he's like, "Hi, Jesus, I'm Judas," you just choke him like, "Too
I
close."
know, I know what you're gonna do, you fucker.
You just try to push him off a ledge. Jesus, what are you doing? Jesus, no, Jesus.
I know all.
Was it like
Listen,
Assassin's Creed? Do you have like a wanted
this
level? And you have
game
to, like
was
run away.
created with respect and authenticity and symbolic depth.
Yeah.
Delvin, imagine it's like Assassin's Creed 2,
Yeah.
where like the guards alert to you and you're like running over the rooftops and shit is Jesus.
Hey.
Screen goes red. Dun 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 dun.
I respect it.
Very good. I think we're done here.
Let's talk about how we're gonna kill off Judas.
Yeah,
Play it
About
like
to get it.
Hitman. Just
he's about to get it.
turn water to wine and turn that wine to poison. Let's
I'm
go.
just gonna light people on fire.
Jesus.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Game of the year.
Love it. I think that's it, Koopalings. I would like to end it here.
I'm just gonna keep it. I'm just gonna do it even harder. Whenever you're ready.
All right. This is Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening. And I forgot the line already. What?